Percy Jackson. And
Stupid.
the oiled up Greek people.
I refuse to look.
bothered me.
I'm not even going to look at it. It's just dumb. I can tell it's dumb.
What?
No,
Percy
I was
Jackson.
talking about the movie that came
movie.
out when at that time.
It's weird to me because Percy Jackson develops a love interest with a character that he's technically related to. So
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Tell us more about these children's books that you read.
it's weird.
Speaking of the White Lotus,
Is that also in the books?
The White Lotus is in the Percy Jack. It's a Percy Jackson
no, the other thing he said.
adaptation. Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
go to the resort
Okay.
Nice.
on
In
Mount
the third
Olympus.
book. Yeah, they go to the White
They
Lotus.
go to
We probably should have
Mount
done 5
Olympus,
seconds.
Ambrosia.
Sounds-
White Lotus,
No.
Ambrosia.
I didn't even have Audacity up, so
Me
how
neither.
could we have done that, Dennis?
I thought that's why you said Steve to speak.
No, I was testing the Streamlabs.
You got yourself a Percy Jackson monologue to read, Steve?
What's up, Hunter? Do I have myself I'm gonna find one.
My
Best
name's Percy.
Stop the tape.
Jackson monologue.
I don't think he talks very long in those movies.
Oh,
3 lines.
wait.
I'm Percy Jackson.
Maybe the end when he's yelling at Zeus or something.
Oh,
Fuck
I've
you,
got
Dad.
it.
I don't
I've
like
already got
you,
it.
Dad.
Is he Zeus's
I've
son?
got
Did
it.
I just call
I've
it?
got
No,
it.
he's Poseidon's son.
I've got it.
He's beside whose son?
That's why his name's Percy,
Percy is
and not Zuzu.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu Jackson.
Pazuzu Jackson.
I'm Percy Jackson. I'm 13 years old.
I like bugs. All right, we ready to do 5 seconds?
Yeah, I am.
We're gonna hit the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I inhaled too much air and it was really uncomfortable.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Didn't
We're
know that
gonna
was a
try a
thing.
new hard tea today. Happy Dad.
Are you going to be a father? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm a father of
Uh-oh.
3 dumbass kids, according
bad
to the
thing.
shirt that Tal
We got to do 5 seconds again, guys. Sorry.
They-
But I noticed it right now.
it's okay.
It's terrible.
Just a dude loves
It's
watching us
just-
hold our breath.
The lady was wrong.
Steve, did you switch
Yeah.
up your skin routine? You look
All right,
nice
let
and
me
moistured.
No.
Yeah.
I probably lightened the light.
Yeah. Studio magic.
Are you tell
Also,
me
I've
when
been
you-
inside
you tell
for
me
like
when you're ready,
3 days.
Steven, and then we'll do it.
I'm ready.
We're gonna hit the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track's clean.
Good.
Yell.
Up. We froze.
This is what?
No, I'm just very good at staying still.
This is very watery. Like there's just not a lot of.
That sounds actually appealing to Tristan.
It's like water with a Yeah, I don't think you would like it. But
Right? Steve is looking good.
What's the percentage
Thank
on
you.
it?
5. I was like, oh, what's this one like? And she's, oh, it's because it's gluten free. That's why it doesn't taste as good.
I've
All
been
the gluten's what adds the
drinking
flavor.
more water.
Wouldn't all hard tea be gluten free?
Yeah,
Water good.
They all say it.
Yeah.
Oh, your dog, Hunter's dog is high because he got his stitches out from his eye.
But he's okay.
I've also had a week. My mom fell and broke her arm while she was doing ER work, so I've been ferrying her to and fro onto doctor's appointments.
Damn it, Peggy.
And mowing her lawn, I imagine.
She was picking up
She was chopping wood with
debris
an axe.
from a storm, I believe.
She was karate chopping logs because her axe was broken.
She wasn't looking. She picked up a
She was
cinder block
hunting
instead of
the
a piece of
wolves
wood.
that have been
Yeah.
Terrorizing.
taking children in the neighborhood.
The
Is
Louisiana
Yoshi
wolf
gluten
season
free?
is upon
Definitely
us.
not. Yoshi's full of gluten. Look at her.
Yeah, didn't you see that video where she was eating that gluten cake?
She's 30% bread.
It's from all the shit she eats.
Glad to hear the dog's doing good, buddy.
Yeah.
We up, dog.
We love Pupper here.
We all love Pupper, except for Phil. Except for Phil.
Oh,
He
thank
likes
you,
cats
like
multi
dirty cat man.
Dingus.
I will
Cat
pass
guy.
it along.
Yeah.
The
I'm a
cats.
big
I like
I'm a
cats
little
that
big
hate
cat
me.
I can fix her.
Yeah, I can
fix her.
Yeah.
It's not my fault my cat hates me.
Cat parasites got into his brain early.
Shake her like this. I don't get it.
Goddamn feline AIDS at it again.
Oh, it was human AIDS. I just passed it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to read that Percy Jackson monologue now?
Yeah, go at it.
You know what, Talia? You're right. I am sick. I am sick and tired of people dying. I am so sick and tired of being able to prevent world wars, and yet I can't protect the people I love. You know, when I got disowned by Poseidon, everyone's first question was, what did you do to make him that mad? None of you even bothered to ask me why my face was covered in tears. You want to hear the truth? Fine. I was going to serve my country. I applied for the United States Marine Corps and got through training. On my graduation day, can you imagine? I got a call. Apparently, my parents are dead. Robbery gone wrong, they said. Both my parents, Sally and Paul, shot between the eyes. Next thing I know, Dad doesn't show up for his own wife's funeral. That disowns me. Want to know why? Go ask him. I never got an answer. Is that from a real monologue from any Percy Jackson?
No, I think you got it mixed up with Trailer
Or is
Park
that-
Percy Jackson.
That's like
That is
Percy
Percy
Jackson's
Jackson.
Facebook status.
Monologue. Percy Jackson is from Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Famously.
They did not give him a southern accent.
Yeah,
in the
they
movie.
changed it for the movie.
It's from New York, I believe.
Yeah, well, you know, Hollywood's in New York, so everybody's got to be from New York.
It's true. It's true.
I know geography.
Let's hear it from New York.
Also, yeah, he should have
Just
applied for the
dude,
Navy.
the Marine Corps is under the Department of the Navy, actually.
Got
Yeah,
him.
but like it's on the water, and he's like a water
Idiot.
god. So like,
Because the Marine Wildlife
he literally has
Foundation.
power over water. Just saying. If I got water superpowers, put me on the water. I don't know.
Is he like a Marine
You want to keep
biologist?
talking about it, Dennis? You
Yeah,
want to keep talking about
I'm
it?
mad about it now. You've stirred an anger inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
This tea is no longer applicable because I am not a happy dad.
What happened last week? You don't remember? You were here.
Were
I don't
we
even
monkas in a
Monkas.
yeah
That's right, monkas.
planet of the monkas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monka of the apes.
De-evolution.
Site of the Monkas.
Site 69.
Yeah.
Site of the monkas.
Previously on Botched.
Dio de las monkas.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the.
It's good.
Is it 40th? It's 40th episode.
It's what
right?
it says in the metadata.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 40th episode in our 9th season of Botched. Thank you so much for tuning in again. We are going to be starting a little while after we left off last time, but we are not starting with anybody associated with the SCP. Or I say that every time, and yet they still somehow are friends with fucking Frankenstein. But we'll see if this holds true this one and only time. We're going to be starting in
Your mom's.
Buckinghamshire,
Oh.
England, specifically Amersham.
I got a few friends there.
They just won the Best Kept Village Award. And there's a few reasons for that, but we're going to be starting off with a few folks indigenous to Amersham.
It's actually called Bumshire,
Bumshire.
and it's Ame. They don't pronounce any of the consonants.
Emma.
It's true.
Emma.
Amazon?
Amazon.com.
Tristan, let's start with you. Who are you playing?
I'm Fartavius Gromsproddle.
Fartavius.
Fartavius Gromsproddle. Master Gardener at your service.
Grom what?
Sproddle.
Sprottle.
From Sproddle's Hollow. Ever heard of it?
Nope. Can't say as I have.
It's near Hoffenstrasse.
How old are you?
I'm 69.
69.
Nice.
And
Fucking legend.
would you? I don't know if you're retired or not, but like, what do you do for a
That's
living?
not what I thought you were going to say. It's like, no, he's British.
This and that.
No.
I give guided tours of the area.
Okay.
I
For your whole life?
No, it's my retired job.
What was your pre-retired job?
Army.
Okay.
Just like Buster.
Steven.
You went to the army. My name's Eustace Pensington. I'm 4'2". I'm a gardener. I'm 71 years old, so I shrunk a little bit from my height at 4'3". But I can get down in the shrubs with the best of them, and I hang out with my mates all day because I'm retired now.
What'd you do before you were retired?
I was a gardener.
Okay, lifelong gardener.
For an estate. Royal gardener.
It's not easy to grow things, you can't just plant shit in the ground and wait.
Nah.
What with rain falls from the sky?
Philip?
I'll be playing Charlotte Lilyhole.
Charlotte Lilyhole.
Charlotte Lilyhole.
Hull.
Hull or hole?
Hole.
Yeah,
Hull.
Okay.
Lilyhole.
Lilyhole.
I'm 67 years young.
Would you do?
I was a cake maker.
cake maker.
And making cakes, little biscuits and whatnot.
Okay.
She had the best icing in town, she did.
Okay.
Buttercream.
With lavender.
This town is a lovely little place. And part of why is because they have very beautiful gardens. And different gardens, the park areas, whatever, they are built by different groups of people. Usually the people a little more up there in age, like, yourselves. But you guys, I had to close my computer, so I don't have it
Voted
up right this second.
Britain's best village garden, 10 years running.
No, because it started in 57. You guys are specifically in charge of Highfield Close Green, which is a little triangular patch of area. It's got a few trees in it, but you can design it however you like. It's in the midst of a lot of residential neighborhood. Like, you are surrounded by, residential homes and whatnot. So what's your garden look like? Is it fenced? What kind of flowers, if any?
It's
could
an
be
English
dead?
garden.
English garden. Okay, great. This is Gardening with Botched. Thank you.
It's full of beans.
Beans. You
It's
just
all
plant
the beans. You can look beans as far as the eye can see.
In his corner of the triangle, there may be beans, but I've got tulips and carnations and marigolds and roses.
Okay. And
I've got
Lily hole.
different kinds of tea growing.
tea.
Yes, I've got different teas.
So
I've got camomiles and your cosmos and your...
Cosmos?
Yes. And I've got some lavender in there.
Okay.
Opium, poppies.
Are
The
the
little poppies.
are the beans in the tea for the
Well, that's on their side of the
Consumption?
garden.
Sure.
I don't talk about it.
No,
What?
I like the way the beans look. I like to let them sit there and rot on the vine.
Okay, so
the
no one's allowed to
bean
get it.
vines.
Okay.
It's
Decorative beans.
disgusting.
And I've got my full collection of garden hobgoblins out. They're all different collectibles. Like, there's a beach one. He's got sunglasses and a little trunks on.
They look
And
a
there's
bit
a
like
mermaid
Eustace.
one, but he's also got legs. Don't think about that one too hard.
Okay.
That one looks like Eustace with tits.
So the three of you
you
don't.
weren't supposed to see that one.
So are the three of you in competition within this garden, or
Oh,
are you
yeah.
working
Friendly.
together?
No, it's a friendly thing.
Okay.
But I'm winning.
But
I mean,
their
obviously
section-
Okay.
they couldn't compete with me because I was a professional gardener, so we just keep it friendly.
Got it. So it is at this point in the year, spring is well underway. So all of your plants are starting to flower and bloom, and everything's looking wonderful and wonderful.
I've got a corpse rose in here.
Corpse rose. Okay. So, like I said, your garden is in the midst of a residential area. So there's lots of kids that they don't run. I don't know if you let anybody run through your garden
No,
area.
heavens
But there's
no.
lots of kids. They run around the street and whatnot, playing games. And let's just ask: are you friendly with any of the children in this, or you hate all children?
They're disgusting, vile pieces of shit.
Trying to tramp on our gardens.
Little bastards pissed on my beans.
Don't even drink the right tea anymore.
Eustace,
Hey,
I told you I didn't piss on your bees. That was Mittens the cat. I just want you to teach me gardening so when I grow up I can be good at it like you folk.
listen here, you little bastard. If I ever see you within 5 fucking miles of my beans again, I'll rip out your throat, you understand? Now
What?
get home!
Why won't you love me? I just want to show you affection.
Society's frowns on those
Grandpa, you've not been right in many years.
Young man.
Dad wants you to come home.
Young man.
Yes,
What's your name?
Felonious.
Felonious. I am Fartavius. And here's a pound. Head over to the pub and bring me back a 6-pack of cider.
Okay. Are you going to get my grandpa to come home?
Eustace?
Yes.
After the cider. I'm sure he'll feel
I
better.
need to live is my beans.
And he skips away, and he's got a little happy dog.
And
with
some
him as well.
toast!
I have no grandson.
Is that child unwell?
I never seen that little fucker.
Okay. So, this is pretty much your day to day.
Yes.
The child comes by,
Trimming
tries
tulips.
desperately to get Grandpa to come home. You two send him to the bar to get you beer and, what was it, bread?
Cider and bread. And
Cider
toast.
and bread.
Toasted
and toast,
bread.
sorry. So this continues. So, one day, now do you guys all arrive at the same time in the morning when the guard, like, to tend to the garden?
We
or do you guys
arrive
come
in
different times?
shifts, so there's never a gap.
Okay. Who arrives first?
I don't think Eustace ever leaves.
He's got a tent in the middle.
He's living in the bean bowls.
They'll never find me.
in and amongst.
The beans will provide shelter.
think children are always
water.
looking for
You
me.
can chew on beans. You never have to drink water.
And when Eustace goes down for a little paddy wet nap, I show up around 6:30.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
5,
I
6.
wait till my hangover's gone.
So, Fautavius, you notice
Charlotte.
that your corner of the garden, there is a large. Are you okay?
I don't know. That's a really sharp spike in my chest.
Just like, I don't know, you have like a minor seizure. So,
Ooh.
man, my arm it
Yeah,
really
It's
hurts.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Have some more coffee.
Yep.
Got it. So, Fartavius, in your section of the garden, you notice about a 3-foot dead spot. Everything is brown and dead.
What the deuce?
Yeah. All your flowers or anything like that, anything within this circle is completely brown.
What's it smell like?
Decay.
Piss?
Roll me. Yeah, piss check, which is nature.
Which is wisdom? 11.
Is piss Dex or con?
Depending on where you're
Yeah,
standing.
it depends. So, like I said, you're getting a smell of decay. You're not sure if it's piss. It could be,
Eustace!
but that's pretty quick. I mean, literally last night your plants were fine, and then all of a sudden today, they're kind of dead.
Eustace, get up!
What?
What's this?
What is beans?
What's,
There's always
what's
been
this?
beans.
No, right here.
What's that?
By my daffodils.
What is
It's a
that?
dead spot.
It's a dead spot. Them kids been coming around pissing in your flowers now.
What you been doing?
I ain't been pissing in your
Been
flowers.
biffa-boffing around?
I've been shitting in them.
I haven't pissed in 8 years because I get all my liquid I need from my beans.
Do look a bit dry.
They call me the pretzel man because I'm so salty.
Okay. That's why they
Right.
call you that?
Take a little.
That's why they call me that. That's right. It's not because I make pretzels.
Fartavius is
Out
going
of
to
beans.
take a little
Make bean
clipping.
pretzels.
Fartavius is going to take a little clipping of the
Okay.
dead, and bag it up,
Okay.
a little sandwich baggie.
All right.
You
Take
need me
it
to
for-
piss in a cup to compare it or something?
No, we're going to do some scientific experimentation.
Okay.
Fortavius, what the fuck you know about science?
I pull out a dowsing rod
Okay. To check for water?
and
don't think
I
you know what
place,
science is.
I tie the clippings to the center I'm going to follow to the source of the rot.
Guess a D20.
14.
I rolled 13. You guys are too good at guessing D20s.
Pretty close.
Bullshit. Especially you.
Yes.
So you're the
The
dowsing
ripe old
rod,
cunt.
you're not sure. You're not really getting
It's pretty
anything.
close,
It's
though.
a metal stick with grass clippings attached to it. I don't know what you're getting out of this. but-
Does it take me anywhere?
Oh,
Roll
right to the-
intelligence.
To a magical
pub.
far off
Right in the
land.
middle of the street.
Well, no, you go right to the pub as
I
always.
got a 12.
Oh, I guess this is where I need to go. The science demands it.
Yes.
Get my cider and toast.
What'd you get
A 12.
for your intelligence? You start spinning, and all of a sudden you're just you feel yourself stopping while pointing to the south of town, and you just start walking
That way.
that way.
First child I find's going to get a right good slack.
Well, there comes old Felonius.
Young man,
Yes, Mr. Fontainius.
come here. I'm going to box your ears.
What I do? I'm just
You
coming.
pissed in me daffodils.
I didn't do
You
some
need me
shit.
to hold him down,
I'm trying to get
Fontainius.
Granddad to come home.
Smell this bag.
Smell it,
Smell your
boy.
own piss clippings.
Take a big whiff.
He takes the bag.
She?
I said he. He takes the bag. Sniffs. He's like,
He smells like dead grass. Granddad, does you
How's
know?
it taste?
No, what? No,
Taste
no,
it.
I'm eating dead grass that you said someone pissed in.
You pissed on
I
it.
did not. You have no proof that I urinated on
The
your flowers.
U-rod has pointed towards you, son.
That shit is a metal stick.
And I'm going to wrap it around your ankles if you don't eat that glass clipping.
I don't want to eat it.
Whap!
Ow!
roll
What are they
intimidation.
teaching you in school? Ain't no such thing as a metal stick. It's called a bar.
A rod. Intimidation is
Boss,
charisma,
when Dad goes
right?
to drink his sorrows
I got a
away.
14.
Oh,
Hey, child.
he eats a grass clipping. Just one or both?
All of them.
He only took two, I think.
Just one. Need one for science.
He eats.
Next, make him eat dirt.
Yes.
It tastes gross. I hope it doesn't have piss in it.
Tastes like your own piss, did it, boy?
Grandfather, why are you being so mean to me ever since you had that tumble?
You keep calling me that.
Because you're my granddad. Ever since you fell off that ladder, all you care about is those beans. And I love
All
you.
I've ever
And
cared
I-
about is
and
those
I love
beans.
you.
Those beans are the only one that's ever pissed on my beans.
Bankrupting the family.
What?
They're bankrupting.
We live off your pension.
You can't remember your bank account number, so we're going hungry,
I
Granddad.
can remember it fine when I'm buying more seeds of beans.
Grandfather.
Those are some handsome beans you got there, Eustace. What
Well, thank
variety
you.
did you say they were?
Oh, these are Billy Waller bulbs.
Native to Midland here.
They're native to Buckinghamshire. That's right. The Queen's out.
Can I stop eating grass clippings?
Yes, you
please?
tit.
Scurries off, crying,
I'm gonna watch that boy.
limping slightly because you hit him in the ankle with a metal stick.
Did. He deserved it. Pissing on me, daffodils.
That's right.
So now what are you doing?
I'm gonna go dig up the spot.
Okay.
Replant.
All right. What
The-
tools are you using
the
to dig
high
up
field-
the spot?
Chub green.
Chub green.
I can't read my own writing. High field. Definitely a C.
High yield fidelity bonds. GameStop.
Clover. I don't even know what high yield fidelity bond is. Highfield Clover Green? Is that where we
It's
are?
Bond that John Cusack makes it.
What?
It's about music. They're music bonds.
It's a movie.
What are you
joke.
digging up the thing
With a
with?
shovel.
Just a regular shovel?
A flat-headed shovel. I just
Okay.
want to get the topsoil off.
All right. So you dig into the soil and you don't even get one scoop out before you feel the shovel head snap.
Snap?
Yeah.
Made of iron.
Like, it goes into the dirt, but as you're, like, trying to scoop it out, it just snaps. And if you look at it, it looks as though, obviously the metal has snapped, but also it's kind of drippy a little
I
bit.
still got it.
Like it melted a little.
I hope that boy's okay. You think he's gonna melt?
Everything dies, Fartavius.
My insides are burning, Grandpa. Why did you make
just
me
a
eat that
spot of the
grass?
diary, I suppose.
All right, what if I use a wooden digging rod?
A shovel?
Made
the
of
other
wood.
end of the shovel.
What don't you know any names of tools?
Like a spade?
I was gonna say digging iron, but I don't want to use an iron tool.
Why are you using the old English words?
You could use a spade.
So a stick. You want to use a stick.
A soddy
My
stick.
face when
Yes.
Americans call a Rudy Tooty point and shooty a gun.
Same sort of thing happens. You
Melts
put
a
it in there.
stick.
It doesn't melt it. It just frays and breaks pretty
Huh.
quickly and easily.
Why don't you try with your hands?
Charlotte, put your hand in
what?
there.
I've got arthritis.
Perfect
I'm
shuffle
only
hands.
good with this, my snippers. You go in.
Are
You've
there
got,
any village dogs about?
you got strong hands.
Well, Felonius's dog ran by with him after he ate the grass. Let's see. You roll me animal handling.
That's charisma, right? 9. I did just strike his friend.
It's wisdom.
No.
Worse.
The dog does not come over there. So let's see here. I'll give you this. High low.
Hi.
No doggies come by anytime soon.
Geese around?
Geese?
Yes.
Not
A
Canadian,
swan.
So.
High low.
Hi.
Yes, there is a pond on the other side, like a small little pond on the other side of the street, and there is a goose in it.
A wee honker.
It's escaped from the castle.
I'm going to go capture that goose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Look
in
at
the
it,
middle
it's
of the
making
water.
trouble on purpose.
So it's in the middle of the water. How are you?
I got me bread, don't I?
Yeah, you've been collecting bread just for this moment.
Throwing bits of bread into the water.
Goose is gobbling up.
Yep. Well, and I'm going to slowly bring it out of the water with the crumb
Okay.
trail as I back up.
Yeah, it does slowly come out of the water.
And then I'm going to grab it by the neck.
Dex.
22.
You do. You snatch it up by the neck.
I drag it to the spot.
Okay. And?
Is it squabbling?
Yeah, it's fucking going crazy.
I'm putting its feet down onto the dead spot, so maybe it digs a bit.
I mean, it's kicking the top of the dirt.
All right. Well, I'm going to use the bill as a new little shovel.
Start shoveling?
Yes.
Roll me strength.
Another good one. I got an 8.
Not so much.
Not
The bird is
penetrating?
causing quite.
Too much.
It's
Charlotte!
it's pretty strong.
Charlotte!
Yes.
Granddad, are you snatching up them geese again?
I'm not your granddad.
Not you.
Eustace is.
I'm just talking to all three of you because you're in cahoots.
Young boy.
Yes.
Little boy, you help him grab that goose right now.
I'll go grab that goose if you come home, Granddad, and see the doctor.
Among the beans.
You have to go see the doctor.
Well, maybe you could bring the doctor here.
We tried that
In the
once.
police
he threw
box.
a brick at him.
I grab the
Hey,
little
Said,
boy.
stay out of my beans.
I grab the little boy
Yeah.
and bring him into the garden.
Oh, Miss Lilyho,
And
you've got very beefy arms for a frail old lady.
I baked cakes.
It's all in the hands and wrists.
Got very
Just
beefy.
just giant
arms.
mitts.
It's from eating all the
That's why they call her the cake horse.
All right.
Lilyhole's cake horsery.
I'm gonna bring him over to.
Fartavius.
Fartavius.
Pretend you don't know my name, woman.
Sorry, it's just a stupid name. That's all. And
What are you doing, Miss Lily?
help him. Yeah, you've got to help him.
You've got to
dig.
grip the goose sled.
Just teach
me
me
to
how
grab
to
a
crack
goose.
the goose.
So he tries.
Let him teach you,
Hold the
young
bottom
boy.
part still.
He's doing real bad. The goose is just kicking him in
Got
the
to
face and
hold,
hitting him
son.
with the whip.
I'm really bad at this because I'm a small child.
I
and it's
strike
a
him
Goose.
with the stick.
We all learned when we were your age, boy.
Do you want to connect with your grandfather? This is how you do it.
Granddad, why were you using geese to dig?
Look, their bills are the perfect
I
shovel
feel-
shape.
But
Are you
you
kidding me?
You could buy a shovel.
Yeah,
Geese
well,
are free.
The geese at the park are free.
I don't think it is free.
You can just take them home, and they already have a handle in the neck.
It looks like it. It looks like it craves death.
I'm trying to dig with it. Hold it still. One more time.
He's still really bad because he's a small
I
child.
hit him again.
Ow!
Quite hard,
As
Charlotte.
hard as I can.
Would you hit me?
I can't the stick, I guess.
No, I mean, would you roll?
Oh, a critical 20.
Oh,
Across the bottom.
On the bottom.
okay. High low.
No.
So you hit him across the bottom with a stick. It snaps. And you see that it actually rips his pants in that spot. You hit him so hard. And he is literally clutching his cheeks and crying and running
Oh,
around.
that
Grip
goose.
the goose sled.
Ow. Cake horse.
That's
He grabs the legs of the goose and he's holding
good
the
boy.
legs.
And now
he's
I
just
try
crying.
to dig. I dig with a strength of 17.
So you
Strength
just
attack.
stick the goose's head in the dirt?
Yeah, and I'm digging
Okay,
with it.
so you dig into the dirt and immediately the goose goes limp. And you
Dead?
go to scoop and it's just like a melted, decapitated goose. So all of its like innards of its head just fall
As
out
I
of it.
suspected.
Oh my God! It's a foot. You killed
Yeah.
that goose.
Son,
What?
I pop the goose's head off. Take this home and have your mother dress it and cook it, for Eustace is coming home tonight. He loves a goose.
He looks
Ew,
over at Eustace.
That's right. I ain't going home to my beans tonight.
2 hands on the goose, darling.
Cut them beans down, Granddad. I promise you. One day I'm gonna cut.
You touch my beans.
I'm gonna burn the whole thing.
It's not going to be the only thing that's cut, okay, boy?
Now,
We're gonna have to break you out of it.
now
He
Charlotte.
takes the goose.
Yes, take it for dinner.
Deflog it and get it stuffed.
Take it and get it stuffed.
Yes, how else do you cook a goose but stuff it?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Oyster
taxidermy.
stuffing.
And I was like, why would you want to stuff a headless goose? Okay.
Ew.
It's fine. So he scurries home pretty quickly because he's traumatized. He's holding a decapitated goose while also probably bleeding from the bum because you struck him with a stick.
Oh, the
It's called discipline.
stick struck him.
He didn't do anything.
He wasn't holding the goose right, Leo.
He was trying. He's just not, he's a small
Sometimes
child.
little
If
child.
that boy wanted my love, he'd grab that goose like a man.
Okay. So yeah,
So,
goose head didn't work.
Eustace, what do you make of this hole?
What
Decays
making that
everything
hole?
that touches it. Shovel, stick, goose bill. What else is there?
I don't know. You could throw a tuppence in there. See if you know.
We'll try to pay off the Fairy King.
You know what? How about I do it historically accurately? You can throw £1 sterling in there
All right.
because they haven't gone to the decimal system yet. Okay, throw £1 sterling.
I throw a
in there.
pound sterling in the kind of hole
See
I've
if
made with all the broken
Guys.
earth.
Okay. So you throw money in the hole?
A pound sterling.
Okay.
Silver.
You toss money into the hole,
A shilling maybe.
and it. Hold on.
It devolves into 6 shillings.
Infinite money glitch.
That's called check fraud.
So it just it just kind of melts in the dirt. Like you've thrown it into what is kind of like a little bit of a hole, gets to the bottom, and then just slowly melts.
Huh. Well, I guess we
Till it
better
just-
get the garden manager.
How long until we can convince somebody to stick their dick in there?
Oh, I guess we could go down to the
We got
the
the
tally
pub.
pony and get somebody out of there.
The tawny pony.
The tally pony. Yes.
Okay, is that where you're going?
No,
What are you doing?
you whore.
I'm
Charlotte.
just gonna go down to the pub
Hey.
real quick.
Wait, you got any uranium-235? See if we can get some plutonium out of this hole.
Check my gardening box, dear. I think I had some from in the back.
They were just selling it back then in the 50s.
Yes, I have some.
There's a health extending elixir.
All right, so I'll go
Plutonium.
get his uranium-235. No, not plutonium.
Oh,
Don't
sorry,
be an idiot.
uranium.
That's only found inside nuclear reactors. But
Sorry.
if we get some uranium-235 and we throw it in there, maybe we can get some plutonium. You know what I mean?
I've learned my lesson.
You know what I mean.
I
bro.
rolled a D100. What did I roll?
You rolled a 71.
Oh my God! I rolled a 72.
God damn it! I was so
I
close.
fucking hate you so
What do
much.
we get for being so close?
I make it harder, and you guys get closer. As soon as you said 70, I was like, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. So
This
no,
close.
you don't have any fucking uranium.
All right, well, we'll go
I
pick
brought
some
it
up at the
back.
corner store.
I should go see the Highfield Clover Gardens manager.
Okay.
Hey, let's
Project
go to
manager.
Cloverfield.
Oh yeah. What you three codgers want?
Codges? Who
Codges.
is calling a codge?
I'm talking to you.
This,
Bruv.
You
sir,
and your fucking ox arms over there.
It's a lily hole, a staple.
Yeah, you may
These
have a
are
lily
genetic.
hole, but you got ox arms.
She's part simian.
I've
You can arm wrestle a gorilla with
I've
them
been
things.
pumped full of simian. That's
Yeah, I know
right.
you have. You old slut.
Oi. You didn't call me that last night. When I asked you to.
We're at public. We don't want to little
Sir.
Yes. What?
this spot has appeared in our triangle of the garden.
Well, obviously some kids were pissing in your
That's
flowers.
what we thought. But look what happened when I put the shovel in.
You put shovel in the dirt, all right.
And it melts.
Oh, if you try and pull
Yeah,
it out,
show it to him.
Oh, well, that's all right. All right.
And we tried a stick and a a goose bill,
So wait, you started with metal and then worked backwards to wood.
flesh, and then
Flesh? What flesh?
the goose bill.
What goose? The community goose?
No, a totally
Gilly?
different goose.
Another one showed up.
You stuck
different
Gilly the goose in there?
came
Roll deception.
Well, hold on, hold
I
on.
deceive.
This
Oh, it's on
little
the inside.
boy showed up with a goose.
Yes. I
I'm
believe.
helping
Look
him
what-
lie so he should get advantage on that
Look
deception.
what I
Do you have that
killed.
skill?
I certainly do. Oh, thank you.
Maybe,
So
maybe.
my 15 on the die has turned to a 17 on the die. I'm just going to go ahead and select deception to get a 24 total.
Which child took Gilly the goose?
I don't remember his name, but he's got a wicked slash across his bottom because Ox Arms here gave him a good whack.
I got my lily arms on it.
And he pulls out of his pocket a lead pipe. He's like, well, I'm going to have a good talk with this child.
I believe he lives down in that orphanarium.
An orphanarium. We don't have an orphanarium.
Use just what direction
You think
head
we're
off
going to
from?
win the best kept village with a bunch of parentless children running around? We send them up
Oh,
north.
that's why you keep them locked up in the orphanarium.
No, the orphanarium is a sad place. We do that up north.
In Scotland.
Sure.
Oh, no.
Put them on a boat.
Put
kick
him on
'em
the
out of there. We don't-
horse.
No children deserve that.
So, I'm off to go beat a child for killing Gilly the goose.
His name was Percy
Percy.
Jackson.
Kept
Percy
rambling
Jackson.
on about being the son of Poseidon.
Oh, she's mentally ill then.
I
right.
think you
Definitely
said he
going to
was
give him a quite right, proper
Tennessee.
rap on the head. And he just walks away, slapping a pipe in his hand repeatedly.
Yeah, that could have gone better.
So to the bar. What are we? To the
What are you
pub?
doing?
What are we
Well,
doing?
can I try to dig around it?
You can, yeah.
How deep do I get
Yes,
before I start
let's-
melting?
Let's destroy your
When you say
garden.
around it, do you mean around the dead spot?
Yes.
Well, if you're
Can I
digging
lift
in
it
the
out?
non-dead spot, you're just digging.
He's
If I
trying
make
to
like
find
a-
a parameter around
Yeah,
the
there's-
dead
Yeah.
spot. And how far
Just go
does,
straight down.
does
if I
the
make
dead
like a-
spot go?
Oh, if you're trying to make a
Make
bowl out of it
underneath
almost?
Yeah, to get to the underneath it.
As soon as you start angling towards the dead zone, your shovel
Yeah,
is
so
going
it's like a cylinder under there.
break. But now you just have a big dead circle around your dead circle, so you've
I
killed
gotta
your
call in the army.
flowers.
I was in the
You're
army.
going to call the army?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think they typically deal with holes.
Bring.
Communist tolls.
I mean, they fill holes, but it's usually in
Oh, this
foreign
is-
countries.
This is Sergeant
right, Lottie?
Fartavius, retired.
Sergeant Voltavius?
Yes.
Oh,
Grumspruttle reporting.
Oh, right. Yep. How's your retirement been treating you?
It's good, but I think I found a communist hole.
A what?
A communist hole.
What does that even mean?
Well, it's in the garden.
Are you talking about your garden again?
Yes, but there's
You
a plot.
called us when you had mites a couple years
No,
ago.
it's not.
Oh, they're
mites.
communist
No, no,
mites. These are socialist mites.
no. Exactly.
Marxist.
Well, I might say that you're out of your fucking mind.
You're going to regret that.
Click.
Is how that work out for you?
I'm going to the pub.
Okay.
I head to the pub for the night.
All right. So you head to the pub for the night.
Eating bread, drinking cider.
Okay. What are the other two doing? Also in the pub for the night?
I found it.
I'm not going to not go to the pub.
Okay. So you all go to the
It's an
pub.
institution.
All right. Nighttime rolls by. You're at the pub. And while you're drinking at the pub, that is where we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right. So you've had a night at the pub. How drunk do you guys get?
Yes.
Joe,
Yes. Roll me
stop
con
drinking
saves.
before they throw us out.
Well, I mean, how drunk can one get by ordering Guinness after Guinness for about
12
no.
hours.
5, 6
12
hours.
hours? How long does this public house stay open?
Roll con saves. I'm going to say a -2 because you're old.
Or we have great tolerance.
I botched.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
You may die.
We did say that we were going to send him back.
You
In a
vomit
cardboard
profusely.
box.
You are so incredibly sloshed that the
Just Guinness and beans everywhere.
all right, get that drunk cut out of here.
Did you know beans?
Send
are
him back to
magical
his
fruit?
bean
Did
field
you
so he can
know
throw up
that?
there.
And I
Fucking
fought
fun.
on him.
Get out of here.
I break wind
No,
right.
you get out of here. I'm
right
going to
up.
break a stick across your head.
No.
Maybe
this
that'll
is the
fix your
public house.
fucking
I
scrambled
thought
brains.
This was the public house, not the get out because you threw up a little bit house.
It's the we don't like it when you throw up on the floor house.
Okay, well, you know.
That's this
you
one.
could
It was just
clean it
renamed
up
that
if
today.
The side of it offends you.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Unless you want to lap it up like a dog, which
I
case
mean,
that might be pretty funny to watch.
Eustace?
You give me another Guinness.
He's a 9.
If you eat that vomit right off the ground, I'll give you another Guinness right now.
No,
I
I
lap
take
it
him.
up
No,
like a dog.
And everyone's like,
I'm holding him up.
like a dog,
I'm holding-
like a dog,
I'm gonna
like a
hold him
dog.
up.
Hold me like it's a kickstand.
I don't. I hold his feet like a wheelbarrow since we're
Okay.
gardeners.
Con
And I'm
save
moving him forward and back like a vacuum.
like a vacuum. Okay.
Because you're a
Is
lady.
it -2 again?
This one, this is just I'm going to say you don't have a -2 because you're drunk and trying to eat
Okay.
vomit, so your
Well, then it's
sensibilities
not
are a little.
1, it's a 3.
He just pukes more.
You just keep vomiting for it. It's so disgusting. It's just half digested beans and booze and stomach acid.
Raw
and
beans, not good. as it
It's
turns
just
out.
really gross.
Cook those beans. I should stop eating the
But Lily just keeps pushing you through it.
Job's not done.
It's just causing you to just keep
I
vomiting.
must have to. I mean, the container's full.
At this point, it's like a mop that has too much liquid in it. And you're just pushing because you're just sending the liquid out. The bartender's like, well, it's quite obvious he's not going to eat any of that puke, and he's just making more of a mess for old Molly. Get out of here.
Don't be angry at him. This was your idea.
Yeah, so
dumb
wheelbarrow his
fuck.
asshole out of here.
All right, but
I
I'm
have-
not kicked out.
Can I
I'm
have one to
still
go?
good.
All three of you kicked out.
What?
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, I never.
I'm not even drunk.
You're his keeper. You get out.
I'm not my brother's keeper.
You is.
No, I don't think
You
so.
is, you are.
I'm going to come in with a little mustache.
You want me to
and
call
get
the
my
bobbies over here and tell them you overserved an old man?
Do it. Go ahead.
I'll call the bobbies.
611.
Get out of here.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Robert!
So you guys leave.
I take one to go.
I get a beer to go.
What did you two get for your con saves?
10.
10?
21.
Okay. Well, Lily
Like
is
I said.
super sober.
Not even drunk.
She can really knock him back.
I would say that Fartavius, sorry, is pretty toasted. He's sloshed.
As is the goal.
Yeah. Lily, no, doesn't feel anything. All the booze goes to her gorilla arms and
I'm like Popeye. They make me, the beers
right.
make me stronger.
just swells up. So you guys leave the bar. Are you taking him back to his bean fields?
No, we're taking him home to the goose dinner.
They've already had dinner.
It's
There'll be
not even-
leftovers.
It's midnight at this
The
point.
commons
But I'm-
goose was fat.
But I'm thinking about them beans.
You're not asleep. You're just sick.
Shall we put him in the hole?
Face first.
To see what
Yeah,
happens.
we know he'll melt.
It's pretty dark. There's no street lights over here around your garden. For
Stop
what they,
telling them
they
there's not
broke
going
this
to be
week.
any witnesses as they put me in the hole.
Just letting them know there's no lights. It's very dark. Like the street
Now we-
lights that are right over the garden have busted recently. So
Almost
Now,
like
Eustace-
the fantastical world you've constructed is perfect for murdering Steve's character.
Eustace,
roll
Yeah.
perception.
we want to go eat the goose. We have to take us home. You have to guide us to your home.
I roll a 10.
We got 2
I
tens.
proceed with a 16.
Okay, all three of you see in the darkness where right in front of where your garden is. Looks like a humanoid shape, about 6 feet tall.
A shade.
Them fucking little kids is back here pissing on my beans. Get 'em, boys!
It's
Wheelbarrow,
about
madam.
30 feet away, but yeah, the light from the street lamp doesn't quite go over there, so it's just
Jeez.
you just see a little bit of an outline.
Pardon me,
They're
sir.
growing, they're growing 4 years tall these days, aren't they?
Sir, pardon me.
Doesn't move, doesn't
You
respond.
approach him. Wheelbarrow him there.
Okay.
I will bury him over.
How close do
Wheelbarrow
you
me
get?
over so I can puke on him.
Close enough to get a look.
I get 10 more feet closer.
Okay, still too dark. I will say at this point, then you are about 15 feet away.
Good, sir.
Quiet at first, and then you notice that it turns. So, like, you still can't see, but it looks like it turns in a different direction.
It's a
Probably
strange one.
towards
I
you.
take my torch out and shine it.
Torch? Oh, your flashlight?
Yes.
This is torch.
Okay.
Her torch.
So, when you light your torch up, you notice that this is a 6-foot tall, wriggling mass of what looks like earthworms.
Ugh.
And it doesn't have a face or a mouth, but you hear this low, guttural, just. And it just starts to slowly walk
Please.
towards you, squelching. Each step, squelching. Roll me sanity saves.
13.
Okay.
Go ahead, Phil.
I got a 2.
Ooh.
I also got a 2.
Oh.
Twinsies.
2 of you have absolutely lost your shit at seeing a 6-foot-tall wriggling mass of earthworms. You throw up a little bit more, but also roll me con saves. 9. Okay.
18.
Okay. You're fine, Lily Lou, in terms of bodily, physical. Unfortunately,
Charlotte Lily Hole.
Eustace, you're having some heart palpitations right now. Not a full-on heart attack, but you're feeling very lightheaded as your heart is beating very, very fast in your little old withered body. What are we doing? As this thing squelching steps towards you.
Coppers! Police! I'm also backing away slowly.
This has also always worked for me. If a guy tries to fight you, you just take your pants right up, take your trousers right down to the ground and square up on them and say, hey, what for? You want this cross your face then?
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you leaving him there?
Oh, yes, most certainly.
Sure. So it continues to move towards you.
You don't have to run faster than the bear.
Just faster than an idiot. So it walks up right to you,
Eustace.
and you just hear it continue to go. Eustace. And then it just gives you this big bear hug.
Is that your grandkid?
And you two immediately hear Eustace start to scream bloody murder as you see all these wriggling earthworms all over him in this brownish translucent goo just pouring out over Eustace as he is literally melting. And the wriggling mass is just basically pulling him into his body as he is melting alive.
Why are you whispering at me?
Because we're hiding, Sean.
We have not...
Are you hiding? You took one step away.
No, we're walking away as fast as we can,
Okay.
but also we're going to hide and check out the hole. Maybe the hole is open now.
You want to go back in the daytime?
Circle around. No, because we'll know the hole's there. Fine.
Okay.
Give me that torch.
Oh, dear, take my torch.
So you're hiding in a bush or something?
Oh, no, I'm going home.
You're going home.
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to go back
I'm
to
gonna
the
double back
garden.
Well, I'm going to say at
Stealthily.
best you're 15, 20 feet away from this thing.
What? I'm going to dash away, darling.
15, 20 feet.
I go home.
All right. So you just go home.
Yes, I don't
hoof
want to die and have my holes filled with worms.
Okay.
There's been enough worms in me holes through the years.
It's fine. And then what are you doing?
He's going
stealth.
to the garden.
And hide.
Roll stealth.
Get a 13.
Okay. Where are you hiding right now?
Inside the
To
worm
break
patch.
line of sight. Yeah. To break line of sight with the
Is there a
worm.
hedge?
Sure. Yeah, there's bushes
Yeah,
and hedges and
Just
stuff.
Duck down behind the hedge and
Okay.
army crawl.
Okay. While you're doing that, you're hearing slow, plodding,
Coming towards me.
squelching footsteps. It sounds like they're coming.
Oh,
in
I
your
get back up
direction.
and I run. I run back to the pub.
Okay, you run back to the pub. You get back to the pub. You go in. There's still people in there. The bartender's like, "Oi,
We need the police.
go fucking find a bobby
There's been a
then."
murder.
What do you mean there's been a murder?
Eustace is dead.
What'd you do to him?
Worms ate him. Melted his skin.
Get this fucking drunk out of here. Talk
Help!
about they just push you out. They're like, fucking worms ate him.
You'll see he's coming. I stay outside.
You go outside?
I stay outside the pub.
Okay. Well, you notice that the mass of worms, the shadow of it, is continuing to squelch its way towards you.
Yeah. I go in the back door.
You go in the back door.
Yes.
Okay. You go in the back door of the pub.
Stealthily. With an 18.
All right. 18, you go in the back door.
Yes.
And
I change my coat and hat.
you change your coat and hat. You go in the back door. All right, so you're in the pub now.
Put my hat down
Okay.
and I order a beer at the bar.
What? There you go.
Pound sterling.
Gives you a beer.
Drink it at the bar.
Okay.
nonchalantly.
You're hearing like a wet squelching noise coming from the front door.
Does everybody look?
No. I mean, there's music and whatnot, and there's talking, so it's pretty loud in
What
here.
the deuce? I look and point.
You point at the door,
Mm-hmm.
and a few other people point. They don't see anything at the door. There's nothing in the doorway right this second.
You just said I heard
I
squelching.
said you
from the door.
hear squelching, but you don't see anything.
I get
when
up
you
on the
look around.
bar.
You get up on the bar.
Yeah. You can't pull
Oi,
me down,
What are you
graboids.
doing out there?
I'm
the fuck
dancing.
off.
I do a jig to the dance, to the music.
Okay.
As he's got his feet moving, I'm gonna rip his foot down, make him fall.
All right.
Yes, good fun, do you?
We'll
Do your dance. You fucking
Perform with a 13.
All right,
got your
we'll
little
dance.
hand out, monkey boy.
Okay. So you swipe him off.
Tries to.
What'd you roll?
Well, I danced with the 13.
I rolled a 13.
High, low, Phil.
Oh, that would have won. Hi.
Yeah, you managed to make him lose his balance because he's an
Bah!
old man and he's been drinking.
I stay on the bar.
You fall on your back onto the bar, and you hear screaming as there appears to be a 6-foot-tall, wriggling mass of worms just literally consuming somebody, and they're just melting away.
Good.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck is that?"
I told you.
People start pulling guns out, shooting at it.
No, they don't.
Sure.
Not the UK.
Knives.
No, they're not? Okay, everyone's got knives and
Well,
pipes.
they're hunting guns.
They go over, they try and punch it, and immediately just get melted into it and die.
Don't you know you gotta burn the worms?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you got a fucking flamethrower
Yeah,
here?
I
You think I
grabbed-
got?
Do
You
you
think I
have-
got my World War II flamethrower?
Give me some of the ting tong piddly.
What's it? What the fuck's a ting tong pin?
The highest octane alcohol you
You
have
want me
here.
to throw a Molotov cocktail in my bar?
Spirits, sir. Yes. Would you rather it melt all your customers?
You just. All right, here's one.
That's my fault.
Just
isn't
he takes a towel and he sticks it in a bottle and gives it to you.
it? Light it.
All right, you light it.
Toss it on the worms.
Okay, you toss it on the worms. It causes the worms to sort of collapse into a big pile, and they scurry away under the door.
Gross.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead corpses on the floor, but you see there's a lot of unburned, wriggling worms that go out under the doorway.
Worms hate fire.
It's true, they do hate fire.
But they live under the dirt.
Lily Lou, do you live alone, I assume?
Oh, no. I've got a few cats.
No, I'm a sister.
Okay.
Cat.
I've got about a 6.
He's got a roommate.
Okay, who's his roommate?
They're my cats.
I was opening the door for Steve to have another character, but
Oh,
he
I
wasn't
see.
taking that door, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're the one that brought
okay.
the roommate, so I assumed you had a character lined up. Lily's eccentric roommate.
My name's Penny Peabottom, and I've got 8 cats too. We live in a 3-bedroom together, me and Lily, and we just have a room where we just let them go and shit. It's just filled with shit, and we don't have no toxoplasmosis, and I'll not have you saying we do.
Okay,
It's a lovely place.
all right. So
Smells like cat shit.
it's about midnight. Penny, are you awake at this point? You can easily find your house because it's just constant mewing.
I'm always awake waiting on Lily to come home, as a concerned roommate does.
She comes home and seems pretty.
Am I right?
You're not. all
Are
right.
you drunk
You
again,
failed
you
your
slut?
sanity check, so you
I'm
are.
fine.
She is white as a sheet.
Weeping.
Did you
whiter
milk
than
the
usual.
cats?
You know I milked the cats.
Did
I
you?
always do my chores around here. Now, did
gonna
you do
do-
your special dance at the pub again?
I mean, I did what I had to do.
You just love throwing it in my face, don't you,
I
Lily?
mean, I don't. They are the ones that throw it in my face. If you know what I
Oh,
mean.
you bitch.
It's not just these
Anyway.
giant hams I have. It's this.
It's the giant clitoris.
It's like a punching bag.
It's a speed bag. It is.
I told you not to put all that testosterone in your cake.
It's calloused over, though.
Oh, it's testosterone.
Yes, a little ketamine and some ketamine.
Anyway,
Anyway.
poor little Thomason's been meowing for you all night.
Oh, I feel. Oh, yes. You are a chunky little guy.
She needs a diaper change.
All right, well, I'll take her over and lay her on the table.
Just sprays shit as
Put
soon
a
as you
new
put her down.
nappy on her. Yes.
Half a paw on the one side.
Yes. You have to remember she's got a milky eye. There it is. Who's a good little pussy? Oh, yes. Oh, vibrating pussy is the best pussy. I changed this cat's diaper.
Why are you so awful with our children?
Oh.
Oh, I feel like I'm doing my best.
You feel like that, do you? You
I-
feel like it?
I mean, I may stay out late and getting tossed about, but I always come home.
Wow.
Oh. It's Garfield. Why is Garfield still alive?
Well, he ain't on yet.
The vet
No
said
matter
we
how
had...
many late nights you spend out, he seems to be alive because of spite.
Oh, hold on, that's Philip. It's Prince Philip. It's Prince Philip. It's still alive. The vet said he had 2 more weeks to live, and that was 14 years ago.
He's awake.
He's
He's
the
awakened.
devil incarnate. That's when that all
Just
passed.
gave him 2 weeks left to live what on account of his defective colon.
Hey, I'll jam some cigarettes up his ass. His ass.
To put it back in.
He's got that pink sock. It's not laundry day. Get that shit out of here.
His rectum's dragging on the floor.
Like a leg
yeah.
behind him, but it's just his
Oh, let's tidy that up, little Philip, and I'll get the rubber bands that we always use to just tie his prolapsed rectum onto his tail, so it stays off the floor.
It's your turn to feed him his medicine.
It has 2 milky eyes.
It's a suppository,
Hey,
but we
folks.
gotta shove it down there with a pencil.
Make sure
It doesn't get
He moves
into his
around
organ,
via
get all the way
echolocation.
down the stake.
but he echolocates with farts.
If you frighten him, though, he'll come. So you got to be very docile around him.
What?
It's like a 28-day something you did.
Don't make him come.
Did you breastfeed Philip today? You know he needs it to
We just human centipede him with 2 other cats.
He's got 1 tooth,
You know he's
half a
hip.
tongue.
The other cat shits all he'll eat anymore.
1 cheek is depressed.
All of Philip
He had
is
a bot
depressed.
fly in there, so just an empty cavity.
That is-
Does the worm monster come yet?
The cat is messy.
This goes on for quite some time. But eventually, yes, the worm monster, roll me a perception check, you two who are in the house.
17.
Okay.
Oh, Penny, it was awful.
Steve, what does Penny get?
Got a 12.
Penny doesn't hear anything. But,
Philip is very loud with his analyzations.
That's right.
Which is what I call his echolocation that he uses with his anus.
So you hear Lily Hole coming from the door,
Yes.
a squelching noise. Stepping up to the door.
Oh, and I recognize it.
Yeah. And then you hear it get to the door, and then you just start to hear this noise.
Spacing on the door.
Now, you're not right next to the front door, but you hear a hissing noise.
Is Philip dried out again?
Philip's finally dry. He's finally done
He's
it.
finally done.
He's dried out, so
Yeah.
it's just his farts sound like that now.
Yeah. Sure.
The sock waves back
He
and
breathes
forth
through
like
his
an
ass.
inflatable arm.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a back door I can go through, dear?
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
you'd
a back
like to
door.
go through the back door, wouldn't you?
Of course you have
It's
a
the
back door.
poop-hole loophole. It doesn't
It's not
count.
even your
God can see
birthday.
it.
So you're going through the back door of your house?
Yes, I'm
Not
go-
telling your roommate?
Penny, I've got to go
What
do something.
roommate?
Okay.
Oh, I need to get something from the shed. What was that?
What's Philip?
We live in an apartment. We live in a flat. What are you talking about? The shed.
Oh, I forgot me key.
If you're in a flat, are you the first floor, second floor, third floor? What are you-
Where's second floor?
Oh, then there isn't a back door. There's a front door.
All right,
fire
you
escape.
blue falcon, calm your tits.
There's a
It's a
fire
window.
escape.
Yeah, fire escape.
Is there anything coming underneath our door?
If you look at the front
Yes.
door, almost the entire door has these big holes that are just like being eaten away.
What do you think that could be, dear?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's one of your innumerable suitors come to finish the job on your face.
And you notice that there's just like earthworms pouring
If
into
there's
the
one
holes.
thing I do
dissolving the
understand
rest of the
is
door.
that they do always finish on me face.
Okay.
So, if you want to deal with this, I'll be right back.
You want me to deal with the guy you've been fucking all night?
I mean, you could be a mother hen and just cock block him one more time.
It is now a 6-foot tall wriggling mass of earthworms.
Okay,
that is
let's
slowly
go. Come on.
walking towards you.
What's 911 in the
I
UK?
You let this
999.
this fucker. You let him touch you down there.
I mean, he bought me one drink.
Squelching
What do you
towards you.
want from me? Not to say thank you with me rumbles?
Listen, fella, she's got a roommate.
It's getting closer.
I
It's-
grab Penny and we go out the back to
about-
the call box and we call 999.
so you
My
go out.
children, attack!
You go out the fire
Say
escape?
to the cat.
Yes.
Okay. The cats go over and try and like just
no,
rub
we-
themselves up one.
Why do we leave the window open and they all scurry out?
Okay.
Because they don't want to be there either.
Okay.
Yes, they all
So
come
they're all
out.
just running out while you're trying to climb
Yes,
out as
that's
little old
right.
ladies.
Hey,
Be
we're
free.
fine. She's in her 40s. And I come out to
For a
this
second time.
I come
Yeah.
out to this fire escape to smoke weed every so often.
Roll me either a dex or an athletics.
Dexletics. It's a 19 on the die.
Okay. You do. You climb right out the window as this worm creature is continuing to move towards you.
And it's all this stretching of me holes, my boy.
Doze.
Come on, Penny. Let's
So,
go.
Penny, you're leaving too?
Call
Yeah,
the
I'm
police.
gonna leave too. You know, I know when a party's gone sour when the
Okay.
the 6-foot tall mass of worms guy shows up.
Sure. So you guys run down the fire escape, and you notice that worms are just pouring like a waterfall down the steps towards you.
Coming like an avalanche.
Yeah. Just,
Pouring down the...
I don't know.
What are you guys doing?
Sometimes the urge shows.
I want to do that song.
You want to do that song at the end of the year?
what are you doing?
I'm going to a call box to call the police.
There's a call box across the street.
I'll use it.
Okay.
Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop.
Police!
Oh. There's
Hello?
there's a worm man in our house.
Maybe you're going to need to stop drinking so much.
I'm making a call.
Talking
'cause
about worm men.
I'm concerned.
Oh, the worm men are coming to my
Somebody
house.
broke
Oh,
into
no.
me house.
And they were made of
You'll
worms.
see, I'm completely sober, and there was definitely a 6-foot tall mass of worms.
Stinky
Trying-
wormos!
Right, I'm sure. We know what we'll send. We'll send one right over there to check on you
I
two
see that you do.
ladies. Oh, by the way, perception check, both of you, since you're sitting there both talking on the phone.
19.
Not a thing, dear.
Penny, you glance back, and there's not a 6-foot tall wriggling mass of worms, but instead it's like a carpet over the ground, flowing very quickly towards you.
Worm carpet! Worm carpet!
and it's moving very quickly in your direction. What do you guys do? Because it's going to get you.
I use the only natural defense a woman like me has.
Flamethrower.
Spray it with
Piss
piss.
on him. I spray with piss.
Spray it with piss. You
I
pull up,
lay
you
down
hawk
on
up
my
your
back and I
knickers.
lift him up. And I just spray forward.
Okay, you do that. The worms immediately just shoot up your piss hole and dissolve you from the inside out. Just and yeah, you notice her insides just pour out, like she just melts as the worms just envelop her, and then it turns again into that 6-foot tall creature, and it's just like, and it now starts to squanch towards
Are
old
you
Lily
the
Little.
Oogie Boogie Man?
Lily Hole.
Oh,
And
it's Charlotte.
sure, are you running away, standing there?
I mean, where else is there to run?
Anywhere. It's
I
a whole wide
know,
world.
But I believe that I've got tired bones.
Okay.
All of my holes have been stretched to oblivion.
High-low.
Hi.
So the worms give you a loving embrace, and you dissolve into their body as you scream in horrible, horrible agony. And not too long, a
God
van of
save
MTF show up,
Queen.
like right after you die. And these MTF are armed with what?
Flamethrowers.
Okay.
Actually, all I've got is a broadsword
All right.
and a very fancy kilt.
Oh, okay. A broadsword and a kill. Flamethrower. What else?
I thought I said very clearly that was all I had.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
Phil now is an MTF because he's dead.
I got some dewormer that I got down here at the Sears. It's for, dogs.
It's
Uh-huh.
Boscov's here.
Got it. Dewormer.
Yeah. And I got
You're armed with dewormer, and that's it.
well, no, I didn't say that.
Ivermectin.
Okay.
I got, I don't know, Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Yeah.
It's high tech nowadays.
Okay.
When was
I was going to say.
I
like
think
that
he's
was-
close. He's close.
he?
Oh,
prototype.
he's got a whole 11 years.
was gonna say.
1946. He's
Yeah,
good.
how are you going to keep your food
He's
safe
good.
from worms?
Salami sandwich.
The fridge.
And yeah, I'm going to get one of those
get
flamethrowers.
Okay, so you both have flamethrowers.
Yeah, I feel like the only way to...
Okay.
I want to see London burn again. You know, the good years of London when London
So
was
how are
on
you
fire.
capturing this?
Tupperware.
So you're going to light it on fire and then...
Disperse the worms with the Tupperware.
Okay.
Yeah,
Put 'em
make
in.
them wriggle,
Okay.
and then
so you're gonna-
catch them in the Tupperware.
All right, roll to attack with flamethrowers. Or broadsword, whatever you're doing.
Well, I'm the front.
You're standing in front of the flamethrowers?
Vanguard.
Well, not in front of the. I'm the vanguard in case any of the worms come and attack from the
Okay.
sides. I'll swipe them with my broadsword.
All right. What'd you get for
Oh, terrible. I'm not good with this.
What'd you get?
7.
Yeah, no, you kind of just sort of spray it all. Well,
I'm shooting up.
you shoot it up. You like to see it. It's like you're pissing fire.
I figured. I don't know if these British worms can fly or whatnot. So
Okay. And then what?
he's got the ground. I got the sky.
Gotcha. What'd you get, Ground?
15.
Yeah, no, yeah. You light the worm thing on fire, and it literally collapses into a pile of worms. And you notice that the worms are just
Get him. Get him.
scurrying in all different directions.
Get him, Tupper.
Oh yeah. While they've got them on the retreat, I'll use my broadsword to carve channels into the asphalt so that they can't flee, and then we'll get some Tupperware and
What does
put
that
them in
do?
a Tupperware, right?
What is putting a channel in the asphalt? Do?
Well, they can't. They'll fall down into the channels and they can get out, and so we can scoop them up and put them in the Tupperware.
Oh, okay.
We'll use your thing for 5 seconds, and that's goddamn.
Sure. Well, as soon as you
3
start
seconds,
scooping
Dennis.
any of them into the Tupperware, they immediately dissolve the Tupperware
Yeah.
and fall
Tungsten.
down, and then immediately start to scurry away again.
Calling in.
We get better Tupperware. We call it Bupperware.
Bupperware.
Calling into base. This is
Bupperware,
Fire Team
David.
Claymore.
Yes, chip, chip, cheerio.
We found the worm monster, but It seems to be melting through any kind of container we try to put in. Do you have some sort of acid-proof box here?
Well, airdrop you in something. And so, are you monitoring the worms while the plane?
Yeah, we're following them.
Okay. Are you eliminating any of the worms, or like, how's this work? Because there's like still hundreds of worms.
Yeah, I'm burning them.
Okay.
Well, I've got my bagpipes on me,
Okay.
and I'll
To keep
I'll
the
try
people away.
to charm the worms with my a magical bagpipe sound. You know,
What-
like an Indian man. might
Roll
charm.
animal handling.
Okay. That is a 20, non-natural.
Okay. Well, the worms do change direction and start to go directly to where you are.
Yeah, he's playing
I knew it
Sleep
would-
Deary Sleep.
I play Pied Piper to
Coalescing,
the
actually,
worms.
towards where you are.
Oh dear God!
Yeah. In fact, they turn into the shape of what
I
appears to
start
be
to
a
run.
small dog. It starts
Oh
to,
dear Lord! I swipe at it with my broadsword.
you do that, and it explodes, and there's worms all over the place.
Run!
But you notice that any of the worms that you cut in half turn into two worms, and
Oh
then,
no! It's they're actual worms.
Hydra worms.
and then they just start to coalesce again into another creature, and then it starts to move towards you. And when it turns into a cat this time, and it goes,
Burn it.
it starts to slowly move towards you.
I burn at it with a 10 from the side.
You light some of it on fire, which causes the body to sort of fall apart, and then the worms scurry again. You hear an airplane over top, and there appears to be airdropping something,
Air raid.
and it lands with a little parachute, and it's a containment unit, and inside the containment unit is a glass box.
Any glass tongs?
No,
You fools.
but there's a glass box with like a twisty lid.
Okay. Gonna.
The box that it's in, by the way, is made of metal. What metal would you like to use?
Steel.
Steel. All right, steel box.
Gonna get the glass box out,
Okay.
unscrew the lid, and put it on the ground in front of Mad Jack,
Okay.
and then try to herd the worms with fire into it.
Okay. Roll
Come and
me
get it, you mollycoddles.
dexterity.
Well, now we need a dexterity score. Who? Fireboys or Mad Jack?
Whoever's trying to corral.
Okay, I got a 15 on my score, so I'm a human, that's +1, that's +3, and I'm proficient 13.
Okay. So the 13, you do a pretty all right job, high-low.
Low.
Okay. You actually managed to corral all of them as opposed to just some of them, and they do flow into that glass box. You could see that brownish goo everywhere, like they're trying to dissolve it, and nothing seems to be happening.
No need to help, Tuppers.
I did my part.
Just put the glass lid on.
I was gonna say they
I
look like
did
they're
my
trying to then go
part.
back out.
Put it on.
Okay, you put it on.
Yeah.
And it's just sloshing around, and you notice that the worms are growing in there, so it seems like they are multiplying pretty quickly. So you don't know how long you'll have before this glass box breaks.
Can we dump some?
Every once in a while, just do a little spurt of fire in there. They're quick.
Yeah.
Keep the growth down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you guys eventually get back to a facility.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you would like to do with these worms?
I'll give it to the scientists. Let them deal with it.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, and I'm
yeah.
going to go home, probably take a shower.
Eat some sausage.
Oh, my
Shower
God.
and shit.
I am so hungry.
Got it. What are the scientists doing with it?
That's up to them. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at home with my family.
Yeah, I'm telling you to switch to a scientist. Tell me what they're doing. Is there any sort of experimentation, or is there any way you would like to try to sort of ideate a way to contain this thing where it's not constantly a problem?
Yes, a big reinforced glass terrarium.
Okay.
And as they overpopulated, it squirts them out in like into a still, and we can distillate their potent acid to use for ourselves.
But when it pops out of the glass, you'll then have a bunch of worms that eat through everything.
It goes into a glass beaker, and we boil them
Oh, okay.
into a still.
Oh, okay. I see.
Perfect system. And
Okay.
then we just contain the acid and
Okay.
use it to contain or kill other SCPs.
Okay. I will say this would work for a while unless they overproduced at such a rate that it overwhelmed the still, and then that caused the glass to break.
If it ever gets to that point and we think we have enough acid, we'll just burn them all.
Sure. So you just have a glass like this whole setup in just like a random space, or is there something else you'd like to do with this?
It's on a glass floor. with a
Well,
big glass.
what are they doing in the town? What did they do at the town to contain it?
Town didn't know about it.
Yeah, it was just there. It just showed up
Yeah,
there.
it just showed up.
So we know that. Well, what I'm saying is, like, we know that it's not still multiplying down in the UK.
No, because he rolled well enough to get all the worms.
You got
Okay.
all the worms.
So he does not appear that there is more of this thing.
Yeah. Can we try to freeze one of them to stop them?
Freezing also works in killing them.
But it doesn't preserve them?
No, if you use liquid nitrogen or something like that, it straight up kills them. Like, is there like a temperature you want to reduce it to, or?
Yeah, I mean, is there anywhere that it gets reduced where it doesn't kill them, but it stops them from multiplying?
So if you drop the temperature and you keep testing and working with it, if you drop it all the way down to 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit, you notice that all of their function slows greatly. The rate at which they multiply, the amount of food that they need to
Very
eat,
manageable.
their aggressiveness, everything is like much more manageable, especially as long as you keep feeding it on a fairly regular basis.
Okay. Like dogs or what?
Any type of meat.
Yeah.
Though you notice,
Chihuahuas.
no, if given the option, it will always pick human meat.
Elderly
over,
chihuahuas.
What's it made out of?
So they look like earthworms, but they are not earthworms. It is some other sort of unknown specimen
Worm
that just
TT.
looks like a worm, but it's not actually a worm. Also, if you take any of these worms and separate it from the rest of it, it immediately tries to make its way back
Nice.
towards that group
Some sort of homing
and will
worm.
do whatever it has
Worming
to do
beacon.
that. But yeah, you notice that this thing also seems to take joy in hunting. And that's why that whole laughing thing happens. Like, it really likes to taunt its prey right before it murders them horribly. And but yeah, so you contain this pretty well with the glass box
In the cold.
and the cold. They are gonna then encase that in like some sort of metal room. Is there a particular metal you would like to use?
Well, we know that silver melts and that steel melts. Mm-hmm. Are there any corrosion-resistant metals seem to... If I just go through the periodic table
Sure.
through with each
Tungsten?
of these?
If you try titanium, it does appear to not go through that quite as fast as
All right.
everything else.
So we'll do like a 30-layer titanium containment and
Sounds
then ship it off to an Arctic facility.
Okay.
So that even if it gets out, it's slowed down. We have time to...
That's how the thing starts.
It'll be
So, yeah.
fine.
So you've done a pretty good job containing this, and to the point where you have multiple layers of protection, so that way this thing doesn't pose as much of a threat. Although
Dr. Science reporting.
it's still classified as Euclid, just because if it ever gets out, it's a problem, and you have to go through so much of a pain in the ass to get it contained. So, with that, the SCP Foundation designates this as SCP-906, otherwise known as the Scouring Hive. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers: Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic Scanner, B-Mail, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old God King Toasty Bath.
May
Zappity
the
zap.
worms melt his enemies.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch. Support us on our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormon.com, ChongoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RowellsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com,
Delicious.
WarMonkey.pizza,
Can we get a shirt that's like War Monkey Pizza? be great.
DicklessBears.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast.
It's funny because it's also like...
We're going to start our own board ape club, but it's all just the various monkas of the SCP Foundation.
Thank you to Taoshi and the mod squad over in our Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Goodfield, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Bunch of fucking heroes.
Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from the Forensic Polaroids for our theme song. They are both on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a Swan named Emily. P.O. Box 3178 in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. If you want to send something to the store or to the studio, or just go to bigtittymonkey.shop for our store. And as always,
When your busted marriage roommate of 20 years is out every fucking night crawling around, and finally the last straw is she brings home a 6-foot-tall mass of worms that she's been shoving up her vag, scream botched and we'll set you on fire.
we'll see you next week, nerds. We salute you. I'm going to guess Big Jim 05.
Oh, no, wait, that's right. You too.
Get wrecked, bitch.
We salute you, flabby balls.
Flabby balls.
Hi, Flabbies.
You are this episode's
Redacted.
What was the super chat? What did they say?
Okay, so flabby balls. This is for all four of us.
Okay.
When was the last time y'all pooped your pants?
Oh, we did this story recently.
I know the last time I pooped my pants because it was 2016.
Does sharding
middle
count?
of the night. I was at work and I was on patrol and I had very serious, severe stomach problems and I could not get to a bathroom fast enough. Shit, right in those pants, man.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too many.
I went home.
Too many times. Like
Crohn's.
Recently.
they all just they all just run.
They all
together.
run together,
Yeah.
literally.
My let's see. The most recent you're fucked Philip blowout. I was at a farmer's market in Baltimore and it was July.
Ooh.
And I shit my pants and then had to run to a porta potty and throw my underwear away.
Yeah, that's how
And
you
then
get rid
it
of
was like 7 a.m. And I had to go through the rest of the market sweaty, shitty,
Pantsless.
with no underwear.
Yuck.
I think I recently sharded my pants in the last 3 years on my way home from work because I had to poop and I wasn't 6 blocks away. But before that, definitely in 6th grade.
Dennis.
6th grade camp.
I can't think of a
hike.
time as an adult where I full on shit because usually, like, if I fart and like I can sense that something else is there with it,
Dennis is too much of an
Just
adult to shit his pants.
clenches up. But I will say the last time I can remember would be when I was probably like 12 or 14, coming home from church. I trusted a fart too much and shit right on the car seat.
And how would your parents feel?
They were not happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your mom that's the problem.
Shard attack.
Hunter, I don't talk too much about my work on the show live or anything, but no. Suffice to say, I'm not ex-army. No.
He's a stripper. Plays many roles on the stage.
Many polls.
Many poles and many roles.
All right, everyone. We're going to take a quick break to eat some fudge because yesterday was Dennis's birthday.
Woo! Wee!
So stick around. We'll come back with a second episode.
Yep. BRB.
See ya.
Well,
TikToks of bad seafood boils.
Of bad seafood boils.
Yeah.
Okay. It's random.
Like somebody did a seafood boil without any kind of spices or flavoring.
Sounds
Yes, I know.
terrible. It's so bland. It's just rubbery
Steve,
meat.
you're muted, bud.
They didn't dust it on the outside, did they?
I sent them to you. You gotta watch them.
No.
It's my new favorite
In
thing.
just water?
Yeah.
Just
You
water.
call
No
it a
Creole
seafood boil.
seasoning?
Boil.
Yeah.
What are
You just
gonna
boil the
it in?
seafood.
But it came in water.
I mean, anybody can come wherever they want,
Yeah.
bud.
Duh.
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh,
Why would you do
it's
this
just
to me?
it's not even passive aggressive. It's just aggressive because we're friends.
We talk
We're
about it
friends. We're friends.
Because we're friends.
I hate you. 'cause we're
Anytime a
friends.
bad seafood, so I found a TikTok of someone eating crawfish with their toes. I send them over to Steve.
Oh, that's fine.
yeah.
That's just how they
fish.
do it over in Bastrop.
It just reminds me of that. I can't remember what child show that guy was on, but he'll like eat food in an unexpected way and be like, "You having a good day? How about now?"
Oh, just a dude. Don't you worry. I know how to please.
Like he'll
an
dip a
Irish.
chicken nugget and then eat the other side of it and be like, "How about now?" And he just does that. All of his videos are just random ass foods that he does that to.
Do we have to do a second episode?
We
Yeah,
get to.
We get to. Bleh.
Oh, I should hit stop on the last episode. And that was
I think I've
9:40.
hairs in her tail.
Maybe not.
Rocky has little gray hairs in his tail. He looks like his daddy now.
He's a good boy.
No gray hairs. I got gray hairs on my ass too.
I can't see it when you wag it. Hold still. What do you do?
A Mennonite. Ah, that's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Have you guys seen the?
Why are you just like? Have you like inundated your feed with bad seafood boils?
It's just that's all it is,
Yeah.
dude.
Because once the algorithm gets it,
Yeah.
that's all you're gonna
It's
get.
what you want.
Yep. That's all you're gonna get. All right, we ready to do 5 seconds?
No, because the last episode's still exporting. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Almost done. Okay. File. New. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I'm gonna hit the button in 5, 4, 3, 2. Phil Cat.
Cool.
We have to go extra because you meowed at the beginning of it, Phil Cat. Yeah, Phil Cat don't care about nothing. We know. We know Phil Cat don't care about nothing. That's why he Phil Cat.
Would you care with that rectum just dragging behind you all the time?
Uh-oh.
The anus is the opening. The rectum is the space inside.
The space between.
The wicked thighs you have is the place where I want to go.
You good, Danny?
That's my best Dave Matthews.
Yeah. Somebody, I thought I misread something, so I was like, "Oh no, why is that person texting me? That can only be an emergency." It's like, "Oh, okay, never mind."
Phil
Never
Cat
mind.
Keyboard is being demanded of you.
Yeah, when are we gonna get Cat Keyboard back?
If you listen to the song at the end of every fucking season, it's in there.
It could be more
This
than
Cat
that.
Keyboard.
Next season, all
We could
Cat
be an
Keyboard
all
every day.
Cat Keyboard podcast.
Every board you play, Cat Keyboard.
It's a diving board. Nope, cat keyboard.
New $500 tier for Patreon. We use it to all buy us all cat keyboards, and we do an episode where we just communicate with cat keyboards.
GAC. Shit. Gack. Gack. Ow. You all right?
I had my hand on the chair and turned, pinched my fingers.
Well, if you want more, head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast.
I'll do on a cat keyboard for you for $5 a month.
He's already paid.
I want more.
Do you want to know more?
Previously, sorry.
I was gonna say, all right, Oliver, calm down, but it was an Oliver Twist joke, which is very topical and on the minds of a lot of people.
Is
People
it?
love
I don't
that
get
joke.
it.
More, sir. Can I have some more?
You want more? Why is
You
it topical
want
now?
more? Why is it what?
That
Why
was
is
a
it
joke.
topical right now?
It's not.
It's
That's
like the
point.
most famous line from Oliver Twist.
Yeah, I get that, but you said it's very topical right now, and I'm like, why?
I was joking.
Yeah,
Nobody
he-
cares about Oliver
Oh,
Twist right now.
You're out. Tuck your autism rectum in, bud.
What did
Shove
Trump
that
say
sucker
about
in.
Oliver Twist?
Like,
Deport him.
it's like, did I miss something in the news?
You want more? You're not getting any. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry.
You know what you're getting more of? Tariffs.
You gotta have a bootstrap. I can't do Trump.
It's all
Doesn't
right.
matter.
It took me many hours.
He's been practicing it a lot.
In the mirror.
In the
Oh,
mirror.
I'm so pissed. I had a pretty good RFK this morning, and I
That's
haven't.
pretty good RFK.
Yeah, well, I haven't been practicing it, so I forgot it.
Oh, you mean RFK Jr.?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. RFK
I
Jr.
was like, what? Robert Kennedy
Yes,
is a
that's
very
what I thought.
niche.
RFK Jr. He's topical. But I
Like JFK, but you got to think shorter.
but I haven't done that. The
We
dogs
choose
didn't
not to grab. Yeah.
like it. I can tell you the dogs did not like the
The
RFK
gooch.
Jr. impression.
Because
He's
it is
shorter.
easy.
He's not a munchkin.
We choose not to go to the moon. Because it is easy.
Oh no, we're up Joe.
We choose to go because it is hard.
There's nothing to fear but fear itself. I know it's not him, but I can't think of lines. I don't know where RFK.
Previously on Botched.
I hate you so fucking much.
So there I was in the garden, and a 6-foot-tall worm man came at me, and what did I do? I led him here to the
Ran
pub,
away like a bitch.
and I grabbed a bottle of the 120 proof Arabian liquor, and I burned him with it, and that's how I saved the village. I did.
I don't think that happened, Granddad.
Carl, you tell that story stupider every fucking time.
You stink. You should hang yourself.
Boo!
Where's my granddad?
Boo.
Where is my granddad?
You got melted by the worms, lad.
No!
And he gave me his banking pin.
No!
And you're never gonna get it.
And all I got was his headless goose.
Did you eat it yet?
Well, yeah, we fucking ate it. We don't have any money.
Constable!
All we've got are beans. He just left us beans.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 41st episode of our 9th season of Botched. We are going to be starting a little while after we left off last time. But this time, back in the United States of
thank God.
America.
America.
That's right, America. This time, on the West Coast,
Hey,
in Pescadero, California, in a seaside bar with a bunch of seamen just all over the place. So, who are my 3 seamen that are hanging out of this bar?
Pescadero, a real town in California.
Pescadero, yeah.
Why did they name a town Fisherman?
Because they
love
like
fishermen.
bumblebee tuna's from there, right?
It's where one of the most famous United States
Isn't there like a tuna plant
fucking
nearby?
lighthouses.
Pescadero.
Pigeon Point. I know for a reason. Anyways, so who are my 3 seamen?
I went first last time. Fuck you guys.
Phil, name your seaman.
My name-
that seaman.
My name is Stormy Hooks.
Stormy Hooks.
Stormy Iron Hooks. I've been guzzling semen for years. All alone.
What?
Tapping my own supply.
How do you guzzle on them? You work with them.
Oh, I said nuzzle them.
Oh, nuzzling
Yeah,
semen.
I've been nuzzling them up.
Okay. You've been cuddling on the ocean?
Well, it's cold out there.
Oh, out there. It's lonely. Ain't no women on the ship.
I don't need to be. They're a distraction.
Just semen.
Just a
You
bunch.
don't need no women, just
Hey,
semen.
as much I can take as much semen as I can hold.
Right. My heart can't hold enough
Who
semen.
saw this coming? I did.
I'm full of regrets.
I'm not, because I'm just reminded of that guy who reached out again on our email about
Yeah.
how he wants to party.
emailed me today.
I saw.
Yeah.
Who wants to party with
I
us?
didn't read it, but I
Oh,
saw
I
it.
read it.
He wants
I'm
to
about
party with the
send-
Nigels?
He wants to party with the Nigels.
Yeah, you're a seaman.
Yeah.
Enjoy. All right. How long have you been a seaman?
45 years.
45 years. Okay.
My
Steve,
dad
you
was
gotta
a
go next.
seaman. My grandma was a seaman.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be woman, seaman.
Whoa, man, seaman.
Woman, seaman.
Whoa,
Whoa, man,
seaman.
seaman.
Woke
Got it.
man, sea man.
Steven.
The name's Shabby Cunter.
Damn it.
Cunter.
I've been working this lighthouse for 40 years.
Okay. Oh, so you actually worked at a lighthouse there. You're not one of the ones getting off the boat or anything.
No, I've got a lighthouse in my backyard and I work it, but I finally got on with the lighthouse company to get out and work the lighthouse.
You've got one of those like novelty lighthouses in there.
What you could have called an amateur enthusiast.
Okay.
I was a line cook at the El Pescadero Pescateria for 40 years, but now that I'm retired, I'm finally going to live out my lifelong dream of working a real lighthouse in the ocean.
Is that the fish shack that is in the abandoned old lighthouse? Non-functional, but has a fryer at the bottom?
No, it's the Pescateria. It's the real. It's the fish and chip shop down the way, over on Brown Avenue. I don't know what names streets. I don't know how you people name
On
streets.
Pesky Avenue.
Everything in my town is named after Civil War generals, so I don't know.
Me
I
too.
don't know.
All right.
I'm not from the north.
No. Never from the north. Tristan.
Mateo Stubb.
Mateo Stubb. Okay. How long have you been with seamen?
I've been fishing these waters for going about 20 years.
Okay. So in these parts.
Since I was 13.
Oh, since you were 13. Okay.
He was young to take up the seaman.
Oh, okay.
But I was a natural.
Get them while they're young.
The
That's
seaman
what they
came
say.
to me. The seaman life came to me.
You gotta take them while they're young and fill them with semen, so that
Stormy iron
the
hooks.
love of the sea just seeps into them.
Get ready for an hour.
Shabby Stormy Stubb.
Seaman. So, you guys have been chosen as the next rotation of gentlemen to man the Pigeon Point Lighthouse.
I know something about rotating gentlemen.
Pescadero, California. So you three will be living together in the lighthouse. Nowhere else.
And they were roommates.
Why am
Roomies?
I talking like a pirate?
You
They're
will be-
boyfriends.
You'll
We're
be-
friends who
working
also
that
happen to be
lighthouse.
boys.
All right. So you guys are at the bar to meet with your point man to give you the skivvy.
What's the name of the bar?
The bar.
Yeah, what's the name of the bar?
The Flounder
famous
and Fish.
Deckman's, the Flounder and Fish. Aye, all the lighthouse workers meet on the docks of the Flounder and Fish.
Yeah.
For the last nip of the old hairless dog, or whatever they say before they ship out to the lifeless rock.
So no, the lighthouse is
door
actually
alarm.
on the coast, so it's not even like.
Well, yes, but it's quite a walk from town.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys arrive. You are given free drinks because you are not allowed to leave the lighthouse. So basically, when you're working the lighthouse, from your understanding, anyways,
We get rations.
you get rations, but also somebody will arrive every so often
Rum rations.
to bring you more stuff.
Rum raisin rum rations.
That's right.
Is it isolated out in the ocean?
No. It's on the
Or
coast.
is it on? It's actually on the coast.
Yeah, but there's nothing around it. So.
Is it on a peninsula?
I don't believe so. Not from the.
What about an
images.
isthmus?
That I don't know what that word means. so.
Christmas?
An
Ifnith?
isthmus is a thin strip of land that connects two other pieces of land, like Panama. Panama is an isthmus.
Panama.
It looks
Panama.
like it is a piece of land that just juts out from the coastline.
That's a peninsula, you fool.
Panama.
Covered by 3 sides of water.
I guess, yeah. But the lighthouse is not out on the land? I don't know. It's tough to tell from the map.
Water.
Yeah, water. It's a lighthouse. It's sitting out on the edge.
Ah, the sea.
Yeah, it's a peninsula. It's not very much of a peninsula. It's a very small peninsula, but whatever.
Now gotta differentiate myself.
We had to end up on Old Chode Peninsula.
It's not very big.
Old
peninsula.
Peninsula.
But
On
it's
account of the
fast,
way
As the
it
Italians call it,
smells.
the peninsula.
Peninsula.
It's a peninsula.
It's a big peninsula.
Have you ever been to the peninsula?
Tasted the white frothy waters of the peninsula.
Oh, the seamen. The seamen that leave onto the peninsula.
So many seamen have been down to the peninsula.
They slide up and down it.
My mama.
People pay us to do that.
My mama, she loved the peninsula.
She loved.
She always gotta get the coffee
She learned
down.
from her grandmama.
She learned. We're big peninsula people.
We are a big
Are you
peninsula
Italian
family.
now?
Yes.
I love it.
We got big peninsula
You
family.
only
and-
put the white
Stormy.
sauce on the peninsula. you get the red sauce on the peninsula. There's something very wrong.
Get an infection.
All right.
So there's an older man that you know you're supposed to meet. Tawny Jack. Is his name.
A man named Tawny, you say?
Tawny Jack. Tawny.
We know
Tawny
how to spell
Jack.
Tawny.
And he stumbles on in. He's a short, squatty guy with a big, bushy beard and a peg leg.
What's up, fat boy?
My name's Tony.
Tawny, would you not take your... God damn it. People in your voices getting in my head.
I didn't do
I'm
nothing.
Matea.
Yes, I know you're Matea, and I'm Tawny Jack.
Did you lose that foot to the diabetes?
No, I lost it to the shark.
Too much fudge.
Definitely not the diabetes.
Peanut butter fudge. Peanut
I
butter
tell
chocolate
people
fudge.
the shark.
The shark is what his people call the diabetes.
Shark's
like,
fudge. Shark's
like how
fudge
Southerners
shop.
call it the sugar.
The sugar.
That shark was sweet on me.
The
Ate
people
my
of the
fucking
sea
foot.
refer to pancreatic failure as the shark that got you.
Well, Mr. Tawny,
Aye,
what
my
can,
name's Tawny.
what can you tell us about the rationing that'll happen here, and how often is we gonna see us other men?
What? How often are you going to see men? Is that, should I say
What's
on
up
the
for
peninsula?
He
What's,
said other man.
what's up for the three of us?
Well, you'll see other men through the fucking telescope.
But we have to stay here.
Yeah, no, you got to stay in the lighthouse. You'll get rations every week.
We're in California.
That's right.
Yeah, Irish part of California.
But it's like a 20-minute walk from town, so it takes a while for supplies to get out here.
Exactly. We take them by wheelbarrow. There's no dirt roads. You can't drive a car out there.
They actually just have a man wear a backpack
So we
and then
take a wheelbarrow
him
full
out.
of your rum and your Seaman magazines or whatever it is you're into.
Ensign Weekly.
Ensign Weekly.
Young, fresh ensigns every week.
So you want to get on the peninsula.
Yep, that's what I signed up for.
So that's what you're doing. You're not allowed to leave the lighthouse.
Why
You're gonna
not?
constantly keep an eye. One big, in case, storm rolls in, it gets dark, you gotta man the lighthouse.
Got a day shift and a night shift.
No, you sleep during the day, you work at night.
All three of us.
Yes.
Yeah, the lighthouse isn't much use during the day there.
No, not so much.
What if it's foggy out?
There's
Choose.
two suns.
Then obviously you work in shifts. Check the weather report. You got a radio.
All I saw was free room and board.
I mean,
didn't read
yes,
much
you also
further
get
in-
paid a ration for your time.
Iron ration,
Yes.
rum ration.
You get you
Cheese
get
ration.
you get a little change for your time as well. At the end of your stint.
Stipend.
Yes, a stipend for your stint.
We'll get change at the end.
Now I'm just letting you know now, boys.
Finally, a black president.
3 men locked alone in a lighthouse on the peninsula. Things can get weird out there.
What,
Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine.
what about the rumors of fish people?
There's no
Fish people coming out here.
There's no fish people coming
You
out.
sure?
No, that's on
I
the
read
East Coast.
pamphlets about it.
That's on the East Coast, not the West Coast.
Why did you turn into the bad guy from True Detective?
Because I can't think of no other words what to say. And you're doing pirate and he's doing Irish, and that's where I landed.
Did you bring me magazines?
You gonna make flowers on me? We haven't made flowers in such a long time.
Me magazines. Did you bring them?
They're there in the.
Did you get the ones I asked for?
Yes,
Am I
I got the
going
ones you
mad?
asked.
A whole footlocker of them.
Yes, good.
I didn't even know they made those kinds of magazines.
He doesn't like Ensign Weekly. He likes Bad Lieutenant magazine.
I don't-
Gills and thrills.
Yeah, it gives it through. And like it's like Mer People magazine, but they
Yes.
put the fish on the wrong side.
It's the way I like
He
it.
likes the lady legs with the fish head.
Full of fin and full of sin. Yeah.
It's weird.
Show me them tails.
It's so no, there's no tails. They're people legs with fish on the
Oh,
top.
well, I mean, human toes are just fish. Their tails. I read it for the articles for the tails.
Oh, you read it for the articles.
tails,
Oh, for the
yeah.
tails. TALES.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know how they are.
Well,
They have Seaman's tip at the end of every episode. Or
Oh,
end of every
yes, yes.
article. It's called just the tip.
That's how I learned to tie me all these knots.
so, anyways, do you have any
Teach
questions
us
for me?
sad boys how to hook them, if you know what I mean.
What happened to the last trio that came up here?
Well, I mean, normally you work your stint and you go on your way, but I'm sure they just retired. It's fine.
All right.
They were definitely seen again.
I'm going to pull it out
They
of
were
them.
seen again.
Let me pull it out of them.
What? You're gonna
Yeah, like a history check or
insight.
insight. I know
Sure.
he's lying.
Yeah, sure. Insider history check.
Sounds like the truth to me.
Yeah. I only tell the
10.
truth. Tony Jack is a truthful man.
Toddy, the truthful Jack.
I'm gonna use,
But his brother only lies.
I'm gonna use me charisma check to try and get him to
What'd you get?
tell me the truth. I got a 14. Now, Tony, we're both peninsula.
No, my lips are sealed. I'm telling you the truth. You can trust old trusty Tony Jack.
Trust it with my life.
That's right.
All
All
right.
right,
You got
Tony.
nothing to worry about.
I've got
Tony.
a few questions for you.
Sure. What kind of questions you got for me?
I don't know why we're Irish now, but
I
here
don't
we are.
know.
All right.
Anyone
so
can be Irish.
what's
it's a
the
big, it's a
ideal
big wide
oil
world.
flow rate into the lens there?
What is the ideal flow rate?
What's the ideal oil flow rate?
3 to 1.
3 to 1. Okay, that's a ratio, but sure.
That's yeah, rates can mean anything.
That's not true.
4.72.
How many bunks are there?
5.
Do any of them have holes in the mattresses with a little scrimshaw mermaid hiding in there? What's going to drive us insane and give us dreams of giant fist vaginas?
Not to my knowledge, I would say.
Okay, so that's not a no.
I mean, there could be a mystery hole in a mattress that I don't know about with
Well,
a
I know about
magical sea lady ready to grip your dick right off or something. I don't know.
Finally, you say we're not allowed to leave the lighthouse. You mean we're not allowed to leave the grounds of the lighthouse?
That's right, yes. There's a
Okay,
little
we
white
can
fence.
leave the building itself.
Yes. There's a little white fence, and you're not supposed to go out of that.
For how long?
Okay,
3 months.
all right. We're trapped in like Labrador retrievers.
That's right.
With-
The mailman will throw you the mail. He will not approach too close.
I'm going to talk to him
He knows not to get too close.
I'm going to say hello as well.
whenever he does show up.
Yes, he knows better.
I'll be reading me magazines.
All right. Any other questions before you go off to your duty?
How do we get a hold of you if we're in trouble?
You got a fucking telephone.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a telephone.
What about
Is there a
radio?
TV set?
Possibly.
A lot of tissues.
Possibly.
Does
Yeah,
it work?
Let me see here. Is there a television set? Hi, hello. Who asked?
Low. Oh, it wasn't me.
I did.
Stephen.
Hi.
No.
Now you
And my
No
name's
TV,
Chevy
just to
Conter.
see.
Shabby Kunter.
No, just the sea.
Just to see.
There.
There's endless watching opportunities to just look out the window and look at the ocean. Lots of seamen out there.
Floating on the peninsula.
That's right. Floating just off, very close to the tip of the peninsula.
Waters have never been so foamy.
There's probably a bunch of marpies out there.
Marpies?
What is a
The
marpy?
male harpies.
What is a marpy? What is a male harpy?
It's just got a big dong.
And he just swirly gigs it around.
It's got a big penis hanging out.
Just slaps the water.
There be the marpies.
Aren't harpies birds?
The sound of the marpies help me get to sleep every night.
Are you thinking
They're
of Myrons?
bird lady creatures.
I think he's thinking of Myrons.
I was.
His marpies would be bird creatures.
Yeah, they live in the water.
Do you think we got California marpies?
Hey,
You gotta watch out for them coastal
just
marpies.
give me the keys already. Meh.
Oh, sure. Here you go. Here's the keys. All right.
Tony Jack, more like Talkie Jack.
Oh, that boy wouldn't shut up.
Wow, I'm still standing right here.
Oh, shit. I didn't see
You
you
didn't
there.
even go anywhere. You
closed
just
the
took the
door.
keys
Just
and started
closed the
talking
door.
shit as soon as you took the keys.
Sorry,
Well, Tony
like
Jack
a object
knows when he's not
minutes.
wanted.
I haven't had my rum ration.
You can come look at these magazines
No.
with me.
No,
Come in,
I
you
didn't
bug.
say anything.
doesn't matter. The other two, I don't want to be around them.
I don't want to be here either.
Well, too bad you're there for 3 months. Make do.
Who's to?
The rent. Scurries away.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Can I,
Right.
can I look at your newspapers?
Get away from me, you smell. Mateo, you smell, go take a shower.
Smell like fish.
I don't shower.
Yeah. We're setting up a rules and chore board as soon as
I
we
ain't
get in
doing no
here.
chores.
So you get into this light. The night house looks very nice from the outside.
We're gonna fuck this thing up.
When you get in the lighthouse, everything
Oh,
seems
hold
to be...
on. Don't ram it in like that. Let's spit on it first. Okay. All right, you said there's a white picket fence around it.
Yes.
Are there nice little shrubberies?
There's some bushes.
I locked
Flowers.
the door.
A couple flowers.
Nice little paved brick path leading up to the door.
No,
He said we got
Just
Is
a-
there any sort of path leading up to the
it's
door?
a walk path.
A little what?
Like a walking path. Like when you go on
Oh,
a trail,
yeah.
it's just
all
step down.
paths, all walking paths are for walking. What is it made from?
Dirt.
stone.
Why didn't you just say
Sand.
that?
A dirt path.
Dirt,
Dirt
is
path.
less syllables than walking.
What's that how
Anyway,
it works now?
okay, well,
The
now we
right
can go
answer just
inside.
has the least amount of
I'm ready.
syllables.
Why use many syllable when
Now that we've had
It's a
an
milk
effective establishing shot, we can go inside.
All right. So you go in. The camera's going up and showing it. There's the ocean in the background, showing the nice light off the peninsula.
Oh, the foamy semen waters.
That's right. You go
are
in.
there any puffins?
Puffins?
Puffins.
Not in Argentina.
There's no puffins.
Puffins in Maine. Ain't puffins here.
Are there any albatrosses?
Not right there, no.
Good. I
Seagulls. You have
Are
seagulls.
there any little penguins named Gunther?
No.
Gunther.
What about Gunter?
No Gunter.
Gunter and
No
Mateo,
Gunters.
best friends.
Gunter.
So you go in, and the lighthouse looks like it's very well kept.
I find the biggest room and claim it.
Okay, that would be the one on the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I got bad knees.
It's not even that big. I mean, it's just a cot,
And a
like a
toilet.
little cabinet.
It's the only
The
toilet.
toilet's the sea. What are you talking about? You should poop over the edge of the mountain.
How are we supposed to
cliff.
do that when we can't go outside the fence?
The fence goes up to the
I guess we'll
cliffside.
keep it all inside.
Are you sure there's not a little hole inside the fence that we shit into and it leads out into the ocean?
Maybe.
It's got a little channel dug.
Like a
Sure,
medieval,
possible.
pours
medieval
down
shit
and-
toilet tower.
Sure.
goes outside the cave.
They dug a tunnel. Yeah, goes down there. All right. Yeah, cool. That's your room. Your cot looks like it's in pretty good shape.
So much lotion and toy shoes in here.
Actually, your cot does seem to have a hole in it, but
I know what for.
right around the waist
I
region.
know what's for. You don't have to bring it up.
Sure.
I put it there myself.
For the
And that
market.
stack of sticky magazines is also next to the. It's sitting
Check
on the
for
dining room table.
Scrimshaw mermaids.
I'm gonna diggle the old worm out there to see. Nope, no mermaids.
I find the smallest room and claim it.
That's the top. On the top. There are 5 rooms, so.
I take the best of the other.
You take the other 3.
Yeah, your room. So the
You
smallest
find the room that's just right.
The smallest room is just a cot with like a little spot to hang stuff on and like a little windowsill.
No, that's where Shabby's sleeping.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then for
Boy.
Mateo, there's a medium-sized room. So it's a cot and like a little nightstand, nice window
What
as
about
well,
the
and a
other
little thing
two?
to hook stuff on. The other 2 are roughly the same as the one you picked. Yeah.
I go on a daily rotation.
Okay. You just switch
'Cause
rooms
I'm not
every day.
bathing.
Okay. Is there anything you're doing now that you're at the lighthouse?
Making coffee.
Okay. Yeah, you can make coffee. You notice that there is a package already there in the kitchen of your rations and booze and everything else, as well as instructions on how you're supposed to maintain the lighthouse, what you're supposed to do in case of emergency.
Or any weapons?
I mean, yeah. There's a rifle on the wall as well as a flare
Take
gun
the
and a
rifle to my
pistol.
room.
Hey, that's there for communal use there,
cleaning it.
Mateo.
I'm cleaning it.
You're not. Don't be cleaning that in your bedroom. It'll
name-
go off.
His name is Gunter.
It's really
I read that manual cover to cover.
All right. Roll intelligence with advantage.
That's a botch,
Advent.
and that's a 6.
You don't really get it. You're not a learned man.
Give me that.
You barely know how to read. But you were ambitious and you
I
did.
can't tell my left from my right because when I hold the L's up, they both look like L's to me.
Yeah, you flipped through it. You didn't get a whole lot of good information out of it, but you flipped through it. So you feel like
I like
you've done a
the
good
I like the
Stormy.
pictures.
Yeah,
I like the
Stormy.
pictures.
You like the pictures.
Stormy.
Yep.
Read that out loud to me.
You read me a bedtime manual.
It's an 18.
You do. You read out the entire learning manual to everybody else, so everyone has a good idea of what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it. Cool.
I'm going to execute it to the best of my abilities.
All right. So you guys begin to work the
I'm
lighthouse.
keeping an eye out for fish people.
Now, are you guys exploring your rooms at all? What are you doing in
What
your
is it?
off time? Your
6
downtime?
by 9. I pace it out 12 times a day.
You just stay in your room and pace.
You said if you want to explore the
Yeah.
rooms.
Or like the ground or the lighthouse itself, whatever.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go outside
Okay.
and pace the grounds until I see something
Okay.
every day.
Anybody else?
I'm maintaining the lights. And,
Well, I'm saying in
He's
your off
not
time.
leaving. He's an agoraphobe. No.
I'm cleaning.
Okay. Roll. Let's say perception to clear.
Crit fail.
Better not be in my room.
You're just making it so much worse.
But I'm only doing it in
Get out.
You're cleaning the wrong room.
Mateo's room.
Sure. Yeah, you're not very good at cleaning, so you don't do your room. You do
I
someone
feel
else's.
like I'm good at it, so
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
You got the fudge farts.
Anybody else?
Do I see anything on the grounds?
So when you're walking around the grounds, pretty uneventful, I would say. It's you'll see tourists way in the distance, or you'll see just various people, but we're talking hundreds and hundreds of yards
Keep
away.
away.
Your only outside friend is the person who brings you your rations and whatnot.
At rifle point.
That's right.
No, set him down.
State your business.
I'm looking for secret tunnels in the water.
Stormy,
Yep.
roll me another perception check.
So 16.
Okay. One night, while you're laying in your bed, you feel as though there's something in the cot that is just like uncomfortable. Like you're laying on something that's just making the whole thing uncomfortable.
I get up and inspect it.
There appears to be a journal wedged underneath the cot.
I have already proved that I'm a learned man.
You can read. That's
I
good.
can
read.
Okay.
A rare thing for my character.
I know, right?
To roll for it.
I am the smartest.
Look how hard I am acting.
Look how intelligent I am.
I'm a smart boy. I'll read that book.
I roll to spell. So you read through this book, and it is the journal of what appears to be the previous keeper of the lighthouse, and seems pretty standard for most part, till you start to get towards the end of the journal. The last, week of entries start to get very erratic, especially where it starts to describe a great sea beast that it has been seeing.
Marpies.
And he describes this. It's not a marpy. As
A dong is the size of the lighthouse. Slap the water.
First, I thought it was a sea serpent.
he describes it as a great fish of some sort.
It was the great marpy.
With a mouth so large that it can gulp down blue whales as if it's nothing at all.
It can eat how much semen?
So much semen if it
Hundreds.
really wants to.
It's like putting
And
your
it's-
dick in a coffee can.
It's got two round black eyes and this big open gaping maw that is just lined with jagged razor sharp teeth.
Did they name it?
No.
No.
They called it the sea beast.
Okay. Is it dated on this journal?
Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
And after he describes it, he talks about how he talked to the other guys about it, and then all of a sudden, everyone started to get really paranoid. And
Well, I don't want.
everyone
I don't want
was
that to
really afraid of the ocean all of a sudden.
No.
And they also no longer wanted to take a bath.
Sounds like they were smoking too much of the devil's lettuce.
And then one by one, each of them started to disappear. And the last journal entry is the last guy, the person you're reading anyways. And he's all alone. He's not supposed to leave the lighthouse. He's tried calling, but no one's paying him any attention. And he's not sure what he's going to do, but he's terrified of the water. And it just kind of ends there, sort of trails off.
Oh, does the last word have a little scratch mark that goes to the corner of the page like
No.
someone dragged him away?
No, he's just talking about being afraid. He's not sure what's going to happen next.
I'll keep this private.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to keep it private. It's not proper for a seaman to talk about his feelings.
That's right.
And I go upstairs to,
Seaman doesn't kiss and tell.
to Mateo's room. What time is it at night?
Right now, I'll say it's 11 o'clock at night.
Is he sleeping?
Mateo, he should be awake for a shift.
Polishing.
Tending the lights.
Yeah.
Polishing Gunter.
He's just sitting there.
Gunter is not
Disassemble it.
your responsibility right now, Mateo. We need to be up tending the light or else the ships will crash into the peninsula.
I go
guns
up
for the
to the
Barbies.
light. Go up to the lighthouse light, and I
Mateo,
keep the proper flow.
I need to borrow Gunter real quick.
From my cold dead hands, you grab him.
I heard something outside.
Was it fish people?
I think it was.
Take Gunter. I'm taking the light.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
And I go back downstairs and go to bed.
I go man the lighthouse.
Okay.
I think it's my job.
All right. I will say that as the days roll on, Stormy, you are getting more and more, you just have an innate fear of the water all of a sudden.
Always have.
Hydrophobia.
Yeah.
Do you have rabies?
That's when you're scared of drinking.
Awful
water.
bad fear for a seaman.
Yeah. And you have, for whatever reason, you have an innate fear of being submerged in water.
Oh, I got that.
Like
Real
a tub or, ocean, swimming pool, doesn't matter.
What's it called? Starts with a T.
Thalassophobia? That's the fear of deep water.
Yeah. Thalassophobia.
Okay.
That's what I have, Philip.
Okay.
I can't even go in pools sometimes because I'm scared there's sharks in there.
There could be.
There could be.
At any point, there could be. You never know. All right. So
Aquaphobia is just
you two, the other two, notice that this
The fear of catchy pop songs.
continues, like he just seems more and more paranoid as time goes on.
Says who?
Maybe I should hold Gunter for tonight.
I talked to Gunter, and he said he's not comfortable with you anymore.
I polished Gunter real good.
You polished him too good.
Okay.
Shabby. Can I talk
I
to
feel
you?
like I'm the only one that's actually tending the lighthouse here. I feel like the rest of you are just arguing over who gets to jerk off into the butt the barrel of the rifle every night.
Shabby's up there working, so I come
It's
up.
hot enough oil.
I come up the stairs.
Okay.
Shabby,
Yes.
I need to talk to you about Stormy.
Uh-huh.
He's hogging Gunter, and he gets real crazy. In his
I'm
eyes.
not going to get involved in your juvenile squabbles over your anthropomorphized Mauser, okay? Get out of my fucking office. I'm trying to tend the light.
I'm afraid he might kill us in our sleep.
Well, I'm afraid
Looks
you might
crazy.
kill me in our sleep.
All right, I'm locking my door tonight.
Okay.
All you have to do is lock the hatch from his room to the next level and we'll both be safe.
Okay.
All right, I'll do that. And I also lock my door
Okay.
every night here on out.
What do you normally like consume on a daily basis?
Tobacco.
Like you guys, I'm assuming still drink water, right? Not just rum.
I don't like water anymore.
Okay.
Milk.
How are you staying
It's
alive?
good for you.
Milk.
I'm getting this cat milk imported from the UK.
It's a bespoke flat cat.
From the Gardens of Eden.
It's got its picture on the side.
That's. And I've been transferred over to an all bean diet because I hear you get water that way.
Beans and cat milk. What could go wrong?
Oh, and a lot of liquor.
He mixes
Okay.
it with the cat milk.
All right. So one night,
Sardines.
all of a
You're
sudden,
following that all bean diet from that influencer in Britain called Bean King.
that's right. All of a sudden, a
Forgery.
nasty storm rolls in. It's nighttime, so it's pretty dark anyways. You're man in the lighthouse, so now you know it's especially dangerous. But there is a nasty storm, like sideways rain, whole 9 yards.
Little bitty stinging rain.
That's right.
The only
Are all
way I-
three of you tending to the lighthouse, or what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'll help the lighthouse.
Is
tender.
my door unlocked?
Nah,
I'm not
nights
locking
like
your
this,
door.
the light's most important of all.
Yeah.
We could save many lives tonight by polishing that mirror up and down, slowly, wetly, deeply, faster now, faster
Deeply.
now.
Madly, deeply.
Flash of light. Flash of light. Flash of light.
Yeah.
Are you doing your duties?
They locked my door. Is my door unlocked?
The storm was too sudden.
We didn't have an opportunity. We
Yeah.
had to tend to our duties.
You could scurry out.
Because we're doing the jobs of three
Yeah,
men with just
exactly.
two of us.
I come upstairs,
Told you he's
Okay.
crazy.
dragging the gun behind me.
You looking
All
all
right.
right there, Stormy?
So Stormy walks up onto the top of the lighthouse with you guys, and he's just dragging the rifle
Gunter.
by the barrel. So it's just clank, clank, clank up the stairs. The sideways rain is making everything incredibly wet.
You guys need help? I'm here to help.
All right, well, why don't you put the gun down, Gunther, down on the ground there, and you can get to work.
So you two are looking right at Gunther, and all of a sudden, he just gets sucked into a puddle of water on the ground.
Well,
And the
that's
gun
why we're
goes with
supposed to
him.
wear non-slip shoes.
He's the Gunther with the gun. I'm Storm.
Sorry, Storm.
Take two.
Sorry. So you guys are looking at Storm, or Stormy, and all of a sudden just gets sucked right into the puddle, right there on the
What
ground.
the hell? Is Gunter there?
Uh,
Or did he drag Gunter to hell with
roll
him?
strength to see if you hung on to Gunter. Stormy.
18.
You did. You took the gun with you.
God damn it.
So while you two are standing there looking at this, Meanwhile, Stormy, you find yourself underwater in what appears to be a vast, deep ocean. And you're just in the water. You're still holding on to Gunter.
Any kind of directional where sense?
Roll me a perception check.
Death by drowning in.
No!
No sense. Okay.
Start kicking.
I mean, there's light above.
Well,
so
then, I'll start swimming up.
Sure. So you start swimming. You get this really strange feeling in the back of your mind that something's watching you. And you start to swim towards the surface. High, low. Okay. Just as you're about to break the surface, you notice that this enveloping darkness sort of comes around you in both sides. Except the darkness has very pointy ends on like both sides of this as it slowly envelops you and you are chomped. The two of you on the lighthouse, you notice that puddle that he disappeared into, all of a sudden like bits of meat and organs and like a piece of like a chunk of wood and like the whole thing's just bloody now. Just bubbles out of this puddle.
What the fuck?
Just
Well, I'm just going to throw a little blanket over that and pretend it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Double rations for everyone.
That's right.
So
And we each get a better turn with the magazines.
sure. So as he gets sucked in, or as you cover it with a blanket, that is where we're going to take a break. And we're back. So what are you two doing now? That
After the storm passes, I'm going to call it in to Tony.
What happened?
Stormy.
Gun soup.
Stormy fell
You
into
shot him with a gun?
No, Stormy
No.
got sucked into a puddle, and then all the organs and the blood came up.
You should have stuck with the story if you shot him with a gun. You're
I
telling
put a
me
little blanket over it.
he got sucked into a puddle.
He's dead.
Why don't you hobble your ass out here and see if you want?
I'll make a couple phone calls.
No, I told you to hobble yourself out.
I said I'll make a couple phone calls. Click.
I'm gonna steal your leg.
He clicked it. He hung up. Ring, ring.
Incredible.
Ring, ring.
Is he calling us? He's gonna make a after I pick up the phone. Did you just call us? Me hang up to call me back.
I need you to investigate that puddle.
All right, I'll
Look
what?
into it.
You
Click.
excuse me? You just told me that it didn't exist.
What?
Yeah.
It's a bad connection.
What? Are
Click.
you in a tunnel?
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
You answer it. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Mateo.
Uh,
All right, fine. I answer.
Dr. Frankenstein gets a phone
Who
call.
is
and he
this?
says, it's your best bud from college.
How'd you get this number?
Tawny Jack.
Do
Your
I
old
know
seaman
you?
buddy. We were seamen together.
What did you pump into me?
what's wrong
Good
with me?
memories. That's right.
Good
It's good
memories.
to hear from you, Tony.
How have you been?
Life's great.
Great.
I have no complaints.
I got puddles eating people.
Again,
Again?
I've heard about this case.
Well,
Maybe not where you live, but I've heard about it.
All right, we'll send some people out. And
I'll send my best men.
I know you will. You know a lot of really good men.
I've got
such as
friends.
Tawny Jack.
I got friends in high places.
Yes,
That's
you do.
all I can say.
I don't know how you know all the people you know. Such a friendly feller.
Wow, when you're as friendly as I am, you get friends in all zip codes.
And zippers. What?
Hey, you said zippers.
What?
I sucked
Zippers.
my way to the top.
That's right. Good on you. You're a fancy lad.
All right, I'll send
Click.
somebody.
Classic Tony.
Dickhead.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hey, there's some people coming your way. I made a couple phone calls.
Do we need to? Are they aggressive? Do we need to arm ourselves?
No?
Hey, fishmen.
No.
Fish women,
No.
top or bottom?
Yes.
They dirty,
I don't know.
stinking apes.
He didn't tell me what they were. I'm sure they descended from apes. But, no, I called a good friend of mine. He works for a government-adjacent agency, and they're going to send some people over. You're not going to have to worry about old Stormy ever again.
We're going to hold down the fort as long as we can.
That's right. You hold it down. Bye. He hangs up on you.
Bye.
I love you. Goodbye.
Don't love you.
I'm not hanging up until you tell me you love
I
me.
never loved you.
Just say you love him,
Just-
Mateo. So hang up,
I'm not
please.
hanging up until you
Just
say
say
it.
you love him.
I love it when you deliver us cat milk.
No, you say you love me or I'm never hanging up.
I click.
It doesn't work. I uninstalled the clicker.
I unplugged the phone.
I am the only one who can hang up. You son of a bitch.
I love you.
That's what I thought.
Click,
How was that
fat
so hard,
bitch.
Mateo?
All right. SCP sends some people out. Who does the SCP send out?
Fishy Joe.
To interact with these two dinguses.
Hello, my name is Boris.
Boris.
Boris Swelchwing.
Boris Swelchwing?
That's right.
Smelch pig.
No, Swelchwing.
Boris Swelchwing.
Obviously, I am Russian
Oh, yeah? Okay.
descent. We left when the communists moved in. My parents.
In 1917.
Yes,
Okay.
that's when my parents left
Okay.
and came to America.
Grandmother Anastasia or something?
Gotta get away from Rasputin
Well, it's very difficult, but yeah.
and Bartok.
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 Anyway, what seems to be the problem here, gentlemen?
Puddles eating people.
Meat soup spilled on the floor.
Took our guns.
That's our right as Americans.
There you go,
We
work
have
with
the
that.
right. It's in the Constitution, and these goddamn ghost puddles stole it from us.
Yes. And how does that make you feel?
Bad.
Angry at fish. Suspicious of fish people.
Have you tried
And
cleaning
About the
Marties.
same as usual.
Have you tried cleaning the puddle up?
I'm not cleaning nothing.
Do you not do chores?
I don't do chores.
Young man, I don't think you're listening. We've got our own personal Innsmouth going on here. The fish people are taking over. They're stealing our guns. They're dragging us into the puddles, and they're spitting man chowder back out, and not the good kind.
It's not frothy white. It's runny red.
So what did they put on top of the puddle? Was it
blanket.
just a blanket?
Yeah.
Did the puddle get absorbed into the blanket?
Yeah, now you got a wet blanket. It's also got a lot of blood in it. And
Now we
goopy
got two
bits.
wet blankets here.
Yeah.
He
There's a lot
looked
of gooey
he-
bits because there's like just skin, organs. Just, it's
Do
gross.
I have any science things with me?
What science things?
I don't know, like a
A skinometer.
You make it up. Don't ask me what
did I
science
bring-
things you have.
My
Scuba gear.
scanometer.
Scanometer.
Yeah.
Guess the D100.
47.
You guys need to stop. I rolled a 40. Stop being so close. No, you don't have a scanometer.
Okay, well, you asked me if I brought my science things. I'm trying to bring
No,
my science
you
things.
asked me what science things and then said scanometer.
Sonar.
What kind of
Ring dings.
What the guy have in Jaws?
Barrels.
A fish finder.
barrels?
Barrels in a fish finder? With a,
Fish- he
with
had
a
a-
radio?
He had a ship with a fish finder on it, and for some reason they didn't use that to find the fish later. It only appeared in the one scene.
It's fine. It's fine. It's tied to the engine.
Meat tester.
A meat tester?
Make sure it's
It's
people.
called
Sure.
a meatometer.
Yeah, there's a genetic tester testing kit.
Okay.
Okay. You just need to be able to find another piece of, like, you have to
Stormy.
compare it to somebody. So yeah, if you find any other bit of Stormy,
There's
I'm
plenty
gonna go
of
down to his
Stormy's
room
DNA.
where there's a fucking trash can that's full of tissues.
yeah,
Careful,
there's
he's
a
been
lot-
reading in there.
There's a lot of tissues.
Okay, I do that test.
It seems to be Stormy.
How did you say this water got inside?
It just sucked him down.
Well, where did it come from?
It was just a puddle. Oh, there was a big rainstorm.
I thought maybe there was a leaky roof.
And he'd been reading.
Isn't it part of your job to kind of keep the waterproofing up in here?
We're not allowed to leave the building.
Except for a little yard.
We can't patch the roof if we can't go on top
Oh,
of it.
you're allowed to go outside.
I'm not sure that's true.
I have a little yard.
How am I,
Stormy was the reader, and he didn't tell us about the contract, and I don't want to break it. Maybe you could take a look.
how did the rain...
Sideways.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a sample of the rainwater
Okay.
and look under it in a microscope.
Okay. It matches seawater. Also a lot of blood.
Don't be drinking that.
From the sky.
That's what the puddle comes back as. If you're testing the bloody puddle.
No, I'm
Oh.
going out and catching rainwater.
Oh, it's just okay. It's rainwater.
Quality H2O.
Yeah.
You guys are sure there's something strange going on
It's
here?
actually
Just
illegal
a
to do in
bottle
the
of
state of
meat.
California.
Nothing
You
weird
can't
about
do
it.
that in California. Arrest this man. He's collecting rainwater.
Send it south. Let it go.
How did and
A man is dead.
I understand that, but I'm also leaning towards that there's nothing weird going on. You two just murdered
You
him.
haven't even looked for anything. You just tested DNA.
He
and
was
found
reading books a lot,
the bloody goop matched him.
looking crazy.
I'm going to go down in Stormy's room and do an investigation.
All right.
I wouldn't read nothing I find there. Except for maybe Esquire.
What's he got in here?
What'd you get?
15.
A lot of magazines about fish people.
Those are mine.
Masturbatory books. A lot of AIDS
Those are
in
mine.
here. Yes. AIDS. But you also find a journal that's kind of smushed under the mattress. And
I'm watching from the doorway.
literally what I said before in terms of, describes previous people who were here, slowly losing their mind, one by one disappearing.
I don't know if I would
describes
read
the
it.
Fish. You didn't read it. You just find a journal?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah,
find a journal.
since I work for the SCP, I kind of know that
Okay.
books can be weird.
Okay. So
So
you find a book.
Will you read that out loud to me?
You know what this is?
Must be his journal. I know.
Uh-huh.
Seen that before in
You
my
know?
life.
You know what this is?
Stop touching with it.
What about
That's one of them bad books that ain't got no pictures in it.
What about this? Huh?
Scribbles.
Scribbles.
No pictures.
No pictures. I'm gonna call this in to see if the SCP has anything on it.
I mean, it's just a book. They don't have any description whatsoever. It's just a book.
He's like, you know anything about books?
Yeah. You know anything about
See
books
one
making people
by
go
the
away?
ocean.
I can't read.
You got anything about ocean books?
I mean, I
Could
can
make
read.
people come, could make them bleed. You never
Let
know.
me see that. Let me see that.
So,
Give me that. I grab it. I grab it from
Okay.
the effete science man.
crit 20. No.
I see you roll it.
It's right.
He's too elusive. Can't
Yeah,
find it.
this book is about, and I start telling them and reading it. The former crew,
Uh-huh. How far into you read?
a couple pages.
Okay, so you don't read the whole way through.
No.
There's more. Why don't
Like
you?
it's as you read through the pages, it seems like standard journal.
Yeah.
Can
Here,
I
you read it.
tell me what happens at the end? All right. And then they all started to get paranoid.
So you read the description of the giant fish monster.
And
that
there
is-
was a giant fish monster.
and
He stole Gunther.
yeah, and you read through the journal, and you all of a sudden start to feel a little paranoid about
Me?
deep bodies of water. Yeah.
I'm scared of the water.
Did you read it out loud or to
I
yourself?
read it out loud.
Oh, all of you start to feel very paranoid about being submerged in deep bodies of water.
I fear I've come down with a touch of the old thalassophobia.
Maybe I should leave this contract.
You can't leave.
Yeah, let's just go inside.
None of us can leave.
Now,
They can't make us not leave.
intelligence
They're not here.
check. Boris.
Mateo. Can I assist him?
No,
My name's Mateo.
you don't know what he knows.
But I
Stop
got a
calling
good
me
roll.
Boris.
Why'd you whisper it?
He's doing math. Give him a second.
I don't think he was doing math.
He gets mad if I
just
add it for
whispering
him.
15 at me, wistfully. So with a 15, you, as an SCP Foundation member, realize you did not have this fear a moment ago, and that you're pretty sure something
books.
bad has just happened. So you should probably take everybody back to a site facility as soon as as soon as possible.
I want to sever the contract.
I'll call in and have somebody take all 3 of us away.
Okay,
And the book.
sure.
And the cat milk.
Cat milk. Yeah.
I've got a taste for it now.
It's
It'll
unrefrigerated.
spoil if you leave it here.
All right.
Be a waste.
So you guys are rushed to an SCP facility, and all 3 of you
On
are
dry land.
split up and put in different cells to be tested. Even you as a Foundation member, because obviously something's up with you too, until they figure out what's going
Can
on.
you keep me on a sandy floor? I don't like water no more.
Okay. So now you're going to transition over to your researchers, who have to deal with the 3 of your characters. What do your researchers want to do with them to test whatever's going
Kill
on?
all 3 of them.
Killed. Okay. You could do that.
What do you think?
I think we should
It's the same voice.
Who was
tie
that?
a rope to him and try to fish for this fish. No, I think. Go ahead, Dr. Shucker.
Yes, it's Dr. Herman Stuchter. Back once again because finally we are having some people with psychiatric problems. Maybe I could talk to. And I say, hello, I'm Dr. Herman Stuchter. Hello, how are you today? Mister, your name is...
Stubbs.
Your name is Stubbs. I was told it was Mateo.
Mateo Stubbs.
Oh, Mateo Stubbs. You have 2 names. How very fortunate for you.
Yes.
Big
Herman.
money. You have
Oh,
to
big boy with 2 big boy names.
I feel like you patronizing me.
I'm not patronizing you. I'm infantilizing you. It's a very different thing.
I don't
Okay, now
like
I'm
it.
hearing you are being afraid of the water.
Man, I never did before. I love the sea and the men from the sea. Sailors.
Fishmen.
Fishmen are scary.
Oh, but sailors, you like to suck their dicks.
Uh,
Oh, are you not supposed to come out and say it? I'm sorry. You're supposed to be use only a code and innuendo. Okay. Well, when did you start feeling weird about the water?
after I read the journal book.
Okay, I would like to try some hypnosis and hypnotize him and maybe see if he is maybe not afraid of water anymore.
Okay.
Just
What would you like to roll to try to hypnotize?
I would like to roll a psychology check.
Sure.
me away from that marshmallow.
Roll me a
creature.
psychology check.
I rolled a 3.
You don't. you do the little watch pendulum thing. He's still afraid of being submerged in water.
Yes, hello, Dr. Finkelstein. Frankenstein? Flank steaks, man.
We've
Come
worked together for 25 years.
I don't want to get into that right now, but perhaps we could use SCPs over
Finkelstein?
here.
You named
Finkel-
Franklinstein, you...
Okay.
Tit.
Dr. Frankenstein, perhaps you would talk to these patients too. Maybe see what their fucking deal is, because hypnosis is not working, even though I did it
Let's
the best
fill
I
the
ever
room
have.
with water.
Is there any way
Ooh.
you could make me forget about it?
We're not talking in
If
front
we're
of you.
skitty.
What if we don't fill the room with water? What if we just drip a little water on his head?
Tie him down.
Yes,
Put a
Chinese
rag
water
over his
torture.
eyes.
That's right. We need a little water
But so he
bottle.
doesn't freak out if you
It's
just
the
drip
American
water.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he doesn't have a fear of all water. He has a fear of being submerged.
Submerged.
This is unpleasant.
Oh.
Let's put him in a tub.
Uh-uh.
We got him hooked up to a brain catcher, right?
Brain catcher.
Yeah.
Scan. Brain
Okay.
scanner.
Brain scanner.
Science words.
Sure. You got like a salad bowl stuck to his head with wires
If
and
you're
stuff.
going to put me in there, you got to tie a rope around my waist so you can pull me out, all right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So you stick him in the tub?
With the rope tied around him?
Sure. Thump. All of a sudden he disappears under the water.
Does the water go
Oh.
taut? The rope goes
the
taut?
rope's not taut yet, but it's slowly like moving further into the water.
More than a tub
Let's start
should.
grabbing that, trying to pull
Give
him.
it an old tug, just like in Poltergeist.
Okay. Person in water, Stubbs or Mateo, roll me perception check.
Mateo Stubb. Perception.
Yeah.
Crit 20.
You see, lurking in the dark water, you are like completely surrounded by water.
know
You are like
my
in a
way
big
around
ocean,
water.
you're guessing. And you see in the distance
What ocean?
this, you're not sure.
Crit 20. I know my oceans. I've been submerged in all of them.
Give him a D100 roll.
I'm not giving him a D100 because he got a crit 20, so I'll give him a little bit, a D12.
D12. That's
What I roll.
bullshit. 8.
No, you don't know what ocean it is. Just
Four.
from being in water.
Was it a 4?
It was a 4.
Ah, got it.
All the oceans have a different taste. Any good seaman knows it.
Sure. Seamen know the taste.
Depends on if the
But you see,
pineapple was consumed
That's
by
right.
the sea.
you see in the distance this absolutely gargantuan looking creature with this, and like it starts to swim slowly towards you. As it's swimming towards you, the size of it is just mind bending how big this thing is. And it has these like large beady black eyes, but the mouth just stretches open, almost like when a snake
I'm pulling
is
myself
eating an
with the-
egg, like how big like the mouth can get around stuff, but it's all just lined with big sharp teeth as this thing slowly keeps moving towards you.
I'm pulling myself to the rope.
Athletics. And then you guys are also trying to pull him out, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I got an 8.
Not great.
I'm scared.
18.
Okay. You guys start pulling the rope, and all of a sudden he explodes up out of the water.
Am I still halfway in the water?
No, they pull you all the way out.
Oh, hello, Mateo. How are you
Just
feeling
like a
today?
big fish.
You feel like
Tell
a big
me.
fish.
No, there's a big fish
Do
in
you
there.
want to go for a swim?
Let's put
Are
him
you
back in.
feeling?
I described
like
the fish.
Are you feeling like Ewan McGregor?
You describe the fish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You two all of a sudden have a fear of being submerged in
fragments
water.
He didn't read the journal to me.
Did you ask him to describe
just
the
described
fish?
No,
what
he
the
just
fish looked
described the fish to us.
Yeah.
You denied
Well,
the fish.
luckily, one of us is not using our main characters.
God damn it.
So all of a sudden, you guys have a fear of being
It's a
submerged in
reasonable
water.
fear, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and self-quarantine myself so that someone else can come in and talk to
Do
me.
you guys have any spaghetti?
What?
I've heard tell of spaghetti.
Are you asking to see my...
What if
Can
you
I
amnestic
amnest
yourselves so you
myself?
don't remember hearing
You no
about
longer
the fish?
have a fear of being submerged
Hey,
in water.
there we
you also
go.
don't remember what the fish looks like.
There we go. Let's put him in the tub. See what happens.
Throws that back.
No, you already did that.
You putting it back in the tub?
Hell no.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
God for loopholes. Always trust a poop hole loophole.
Uh-huh. So what are you doing now?
Give me a camera. I'll get you that fish.
We can't. Cameras are too expensive, and we've been banned by the SCP for using them.
Cameras?
Underwater cameras. You give me a knife.
You could use an underwater camera.
What about... All right. This fish killed my friend, Stormy.
He did. Yeah.
You give me 15 depth charges.
Strap him with depth charges and put him in a
I'm
tub.
going to go fishing.
Why stop there? We have a nuclear bomb at the bottom of the facility.
Strap a nuke to him and throw him in
Really?
there.
So we'll just throw the nuke into the tub with him, and you just ride the nuke all the way in, just like Slim Pickens, and you go, woohoo, woohoo, cowboy, and you are blowing the fish out.
Okay.
And then we will not feel
What
water
fish
anymore.
are you talking about?
Don't tell him he's a nice little goldfish.
Mermamu. I've read about Mermamu.
Mermamu.
Mermamu, I've come to party.
I've come
Strap
to
me with them
fishing.
explosives.
So you put bombs on him?
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right. You throw
Let's-
him back in the tub?
Let's go fishing.
Okay. You throw him back in the tub. And he immediately goes into an ocean. Do you want to try and know what ocean you're in?
I do. I have to know. 15.
Guess the D100.
I'm not as good as the other ones. 22.
No, not that. Now we're finally not close.
87.
78.
48.
Yeah.
You don't know what ocean it is, but you do see that large fish swimming towards you.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
And it very quickly eats you. You guys see some flashes of light in the tub,
Neat.
and then you see a lot of blood and pieces of meat float up in the water.
No fish meat?
Nope. Just human meat.
So,
Invincible fish, you say?
It's possible. But where is this fish?
Well, we have one more semen that we can is
Sure.
disposable, and we could just throw him
You
into the
also
tub.
have an unlimited number of disposable people.
Well, yes, but we also have the seaman who is well versed in the sea. He had a lighthouse in his backyard for 40 years, so he
Okay.
probably knows all the oceans.
Okay.
And, sorry, Dr. Spunkenheim here. I'm just wondering, maybe we want to take a water sample to figure out the type of ocean it is, and maybe we can just say it's in this ocean.
Sure.
So you want me to go into the water there, take a water sample, and bring it back?
I mean, if
Yeah.
that's not too hard to do.
All right, give me an empty bottle.
Here you go.
Okay.
You don't have
You
to empty
want
it,
a
though.
bottle?
It's full of vodka.
Yeah, it's a Snapple bottle.
Well, it seems like it might have been a better course of action just to bring me an empty one, but I'll empty it out. I'll do that for you. No, I just pour it on the ground.
Oh, you
Okay.
monster.
All right.
That's not water, so it won't bring me to ocean because it's vodka.
It's true.
It's true.
Here's a tub.
You don't know that for certain, to be honest.
But yeah, I'm telling you now, and if you make me go into a deep and endless vodka ocean, I'll fucking quit the podcast.
It burns.
All right.
Oh, it's,
So
it's in my pee hole.
I just throw a bucket of water into the room.
Okay.
Maybe something that's easier to pull me out of. I don't know.
Like a tub again.
Like the
We
tub
only
again.
we only got
The
one tub.
That's already
We
in
don't
the
have
room.
tub
You want to
money.
get in the bloody
Yeah,
tub?
It's
You could be in another tub or empty the
we
first
only
tub. and
have the
refill it.
one.
Okay,
And we don't
empty
have
the
time
first
to
tub.
clean it.
We filter the water, and we give him a freshly cleaned ivory tub.
Thank you.
All the guts are still on the floor, though. All right, so you go in, immediately you're submerged, and you are in a big open ocean.
I open the empty bottle and I fill it with water and close
right.
it back up.
I don't think this
start
matters.
fill it.
Start yanking.
All right. You see as they're yanking you, there's this large creature looming towards you. And
Would you
moving
call
very
it a
quickly
great
towards
fish?
you. It is a great fish.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how great is this fish?
25.
Damn, that's a great fish.
It's a great fish.
All right.
WeRateFish.com.
With fins that go forever.
Fish the fins that go all the way up.
That's right. Fins that go all the way up.
We yank him back out.
Athletics?
15.
11.
Shit. I swim real hard.
What'd you roll for athletics?
Okay, 5.
High, low.
Low.
Unfortunately, you don't get him in time, and the water turns red.
Well,
and
But did we get the
chummy.
bottle?
The rope?
I've got to pee
Snap.
real bad.
You know what?
So I'll be right back.
High, low on the bottle.
Low.
Hi.
Which is it? You can't both guess
He
one.
guessed it.
I guess low.
The bottle, bloop,
Nice.
pops out.
We test it.
It comes back as being water from the Pacific Ocean, specifically pretty far off the coast of New Zealand.
Okay. Can we get a team to that
Yeah.
area?
If you send a team out that way
In helicopters.
in helicopters, sure.
Hoverboats.
Basically, the boats find like little bits of like floating remains and whatnot out there. So if they go search, they also find remains. However, they kind of mark out like an amount of territory
triangle.
to make sure that no boats go in there.
The New
just in
Zealand
case.
Triangle.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty far off the coast,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So, anything else you want to test with it, or is that you think pretty good?
Can we make some sort of giant tungsten fishing hook from the sky?
What What if we drop a tungsten? Actually, a tungsten rod wouldn't do you any good in the ocean. It
Yeah.
would just hit and slow down. You can.
Did
make
we?
a
Are
tungsten
we
fish.
getting? Did we get the bottle? Oh my God!
We
it's
found-
time for Rocky's
Yes.
medicine.
We
It's
found the
off the
fish
coast of
doctor
New
structure.
Zealand in the Pacific
And we
Ocean.
we roped off the area to let no more boats go there,
Yeah,
so that
it's
it's
patrolled.
safe for them. We don't know if we want to try to catch the fish or murder the fish or.
Yeah, you don't know what the fish looks like or how big it
How
is.
Perhaps we should.
We try to-
Please.
Perhaps we should pledge fealty to our gods and endure like the deaths of our families and be swallowed by a great fish and live for 2 weeks inside the fish and then be spit up about the beach and then maintain our face and it'll be fine, right?
You're welcome to try.
I'm not doing that.
No,
Yeah.
I
We'll send-
I was being facetious.
That sounds
Fish-
lame.
Facetious.
Fish see sus.
Fish Theseus.
Fishy seems sus.
FIS.
We all jumped
H.
on that as quick as possible.
SEASUS. Fish see sus.
If this contains it
Fishes.
with the patrolling, unless we like really want to try to nuke it or something.
How can you kill an elder god that lives in the ocean?
Well, so what you've discovered is that as long as nobody describes what the fish
fish.
looks like
Or reads the
or
journal.
reads the book because it says what the fish looks like, so as long as nobody knows what the fish looks like, it doesn't teleport anybody.
Contained.
Yep. So if you lock up that book,
Problem solved.
problem solved for the most part, and then keep that patrol area going, good to go. Fish
Dr.
can't
Franklinstein, I'm thinking we should come up with a term for these diseases of the mind that seem to affect people for our SCPs. I think I'm thinking. What do you think?
Mimes.
Mimes. We should call them mimes.
Some sort of mime.
I don't think I do. And now
Well,
we're
we could
married.
and they were roommates. We could settle for cognito hazards. We could be calling them cognito hazards. It's Greek from the cognito, which means to be thinking, which is actually Latin and not Greek. And then it's a hazard, which means oopsie.
Oopsie.
Carnitas hazzies, is that what you're
Carnitos
saying?
hazards.
That's right. Carnita hazards.
So as you guys have pretty much figured this one out in terms of like making sure nobody else is going to get infected with this mind
And
virus,
we kill Boris.
why just give him a little shot?
I did.
Then he forgets.
See you in
9mm
hell,
shot.
bitch.
All right, Boris dies.
Well, you know, the funny thing about that is,
Why did you kill the SCP agent?
oh, because he was tainted by mind boogum. Carnitas.
So were you, Doctor.
So were you.
Adiosos. I don't remember that.
There can be only one.
That's true. You don't remember it.
What do you mean I was compromised?
The record shows.
Let the record show you what to hell.
So as you shoot Boris in the head for some reason to release him from fish,
From
Fuck
his
up.
fish god.
they designate this one as SCP-1128, otherwise known as the Aquatic Horror.
Fish for the fish god.
And with that, we're gonna. I forget what I say at the end of the episode.
That's what we're going to call it.
So thanks so
with
much
that.
for tuning in.
Yes,
Check
and with
us
that,
out
we're gonna call it. So
next-
thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You want to do that? You want to take that again?
And at that point, we're gonna call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
It's just getting worse. One more time. And as always, this episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers: Big Jim, the Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner and B-Mount, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old Toasty Buff.
God King?
Yep, God King Toasty Buff.
May he never read a journal in his life.
Oh, that's a cool. Cup of tiefling.
Support our funny show on our favorite social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch. Also go to these websites: FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyMeSwagger.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChungoGrande.com, ChugyoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com,
Call me Daddy Phil.
RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FlashDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, WarMonkey.pizza, Dicklessbears.com or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast.
Why are like most of our redirects penis themed?
It's because that's the only jokes we have.
DX.
That's why we're gonna have
hour
one.
and 20 minutes on semen.
Botched dick
And
cast.
Peninsula.
Thank you to Taoshi and the Mod Squad keeping our Discord up and running. Free Discord, that is. Fortune Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Phil, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooks Latuna.
Y'all are heroes.
Go leave us a website review on something. Thanks to Ghoster. Featuring Lottie.
Do it. You won't.
They won't. That's the thing. It's like every week.
You threaten Tristan with violence, they don't care.
They don't care
Hit
about
him.
Tristan.
Hit him.
You know what? Anytime, you know what? If we come back here next week without a YouTube, an iTunes review, Yoshi is going upstairs. That's you know
That's
what?
right.
You lose dog cam.
That's right. Sorry, Yoshi.
So head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, or Yoshi gets it. Gozer, Lonnie, Forensic
Put her in a
Polaroids,
giant
Music,
copper kettle.
Swan, Album Art, P.O. Box, Store, Big Titted Monkeys, and as always,
We're going to kill that fucking dog if you don't review this fucking episode, goddammit.
see you next week, nerds.
As you leaf through Fish People Weekly, and you look at those birdie scales, you scream, Botched, and we'll feel you.
We'll see you next week, nerds.
Arr.
We salute you, just a dude.
Dude.
You are this episode.
Redacted.
Redacted.
Congratulations.
That is a fun fact, cup of tiefling.
Also a fun fact, Taoshi. Both fun
No.
facts.
That's
don't-
not fun.
I don't has iPhone. Love you guys. Sorry. Then we're going to have to do the old I'm going to kill the bunny.com thing. I'm going to get a big copper kettle. We're going to put Yoshi in it. We're going to slowly fill it with hot water.
I just said we're taking the cams away. Y'all are going to kill the dog.
Tortured the dog to death. Who's the little boiling frog?
That's right.
You have until I can drive to Pennsylvania to write a fucking review. I kill that dog when I show up.
Who's a good girl?
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
What's going on over in the YouTube, Stevens?
I just want to say thanks to Doom Destruction for stopping by and hanging out with us. Loves to splooge as always. And Flabby Balls for that lovely super chat and stimulating discussion question.
Flabby balls, flabby balls. Dennis, who do you want to thank here in the Twitch chat?
Nightbot. He's the best.
All right, good. That's
also-
it. Don't thank anybody else. He's our #1 fan.
I got hiccups.
Couple tiefling.
Cup of Tiefling, multicolored mind, shh, forest, and the real Taoshi.
Just a dude. There's still no he gone.
And all you lurking motherfuckers. I'm trying to lurk you, motherfucker.
Come walk with us on the peninsula.
We love our lurkers.
Stroke our
Love-
peninsula.
Love every
Lurkers.
lurker.
La
But,
Peninsula.
Where you gonna be this weekend?
Awesome Con,
What's
Washington,
that?
D.C.
Washington D.C.
Whoops.
Right.
Oh my God!
Are you gonna go drain that there swamp?
No,
You gonna go?
You going to hang out with Shannon?
I will be seeing
You going to go
Shannon.
hang out with Shanda Panda?
Staying
all
with
over
Shannon and her
for
two
a week.
potatoes.
Nice.
Ram potatoes.
She got two little potato dogs.
Hot.
You.
Yep.
All right. Where's that? When's that? What state?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What building?
I don't know.
Was that real?
Convention
What?
Center
Too
in
far?
downtown D.C. I
While
don't know.
ago.
It's a
I
big
don't know.
one.
I guess that was you moving dice.
Yeah, I had kept it in.
It's called the Kennedy Center for the Arts,
It's not that one.
and they are hosting Werewolf Con.
Werewolf Con.
Yeah.
Where?
There, Wolf.
Because I don't know if you heard, they have new direction down there. They're going in a new direction. All cons, all the time. I went kind of a different direction than Donald Trump. I'm a wistful old man.
I wish there was a Werewolf Con.
Facebook tried to fucking make me cheat on Dennis today. They gave me a link to another werewolf comic Kickstarter, and I lost I flipped my lid.
It's the Walter E. Washington Convention Center.
Walter E.
Walter E. Washington.
All right. What's your booth number?
The woo.
L.
What's your booth number, L?
That's a letter.
It's L16.
L16. All right.
L16.
Yes.
So if you want to see our loser Dennis,
Door unlocked.
Leave.
L16. What do you mean leave the door unlocked?
Door unlocked.
Leave the door unlocked.
What are you talking about? What door?
Did you leave the hatch unlocked?
What?
Are you a Cylon?
What? Drink this garbage tea.
Oh, that's great, Dennis. Have fun.
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg will be there.
Who are they?
Shaun of the Dead.
What's
Oh,
that?
those guys are cool.
Never saw it.
Shaun of the Dead.
No.
Hot Fuzz.
What?
He's just being a bitch.
I know.
You know,
He's seen
from
it.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh, that's the one I know.
Yeah.
That alien movie?
That would be the one.
These
Yeah.
guys are
Paul
silly.
With Seth Rogen.
Those
Yeah.
guys are
Remember how he
silly.
smoked weed?
Where is going on with you?
I was sitting down this weekend to make a magic video and found out that they got rid of all the restreams of all your games. So now I have to make new streams of games.
Yes, because everyone. Did y'all get that email from Twitch?
What?
What?
Did you?
I'm talking specifically about a magic program, but
Oh.
if Twitch is also doing it, then I'm double fucked.
Yeah, I would get that soon because if you have too much in your bank,
Backlog, they just
they're going to start deleting our
Yeah.
VODs off
Oh.
Twitch.
Oh.
But there was just a big ban today, so the meta's all shaken up, and that'll be fun to play. And there's a new set coming out to draft next week, so I'll be all over that.
And you're streaming.
And I'm going to stream it. Steve built me a loadout, which is very nice. I have one small tweak that I want to ask him to do sometime in the next week.
Okay.
It'll be easy. And I'll probably be really bad. And that'll be fun. We'll learn together. Maybe I'll get the King Ting to go over some of my plays with me in the post, and he'll tell me why I'm stupid.
Twitch.tv/
Chonky_Kong.
All right. Yeah, Botched has over 100 hours of VODs, so that's
we need to get him.
that's,
We need those.
Yeah.
that's their limit.
Download that
so
shit.
I think we have till the 19th.
Okie doke.
We're great at
I'll pull it
deadlines.
up.
Say it's the
I'll pull
18th.
it when we're done. Steven, other
I'm
than
gonna
downloading videos off Twitch,
I'm going to take my mom to surgery.
sounds great.
What, she break
I'm
her
gonna drive
cranking
back
arm?
too if she's good.
Ooh, I'm getting surgery, but not this week. Soon. They're gonna burn the veins out of my leg. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
Well, you don't got no big old bulgy veins that they're like, oh, it's not good.
We got to get that vein out of there.
It's just varicose veins from standing all the time, being fat at work. Phil, what are you doing?
I'm streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/imaginary-nomad.
Are you gonna get a Nintendo Switch 2 for it?
I'm gonna watch that thing tomorrow, and then probably give them another $500 for something I don't really want.
Is there a new Zelda game?
Probably not.
Oh,
Probably an up-resed Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, if I had to guess. Get a 4K.
that's not as cool.
So, check me out. If you, we did a horror stream last night, and it was spooky scary.
What'd you play?
Outlast Trials. Hate that fucking game.
Did you finish it yet?
Nope.
What do you do with yourself?
Well, it's like mini missions. It's like little hour missions. But no, I haven't finished all of them. I don't like playing it. It's too scary. I hate it. People came into the stream last night, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're only this far?" I was like, "People don't play this game for fun.
Yeah.
I do it because I hate it. You're monsters." So, if that sounds fun, you want to watch me scream and cry, check that out. Twitch.tv/Imaginary Nomad. I think that's gonna be about it. We're gonna venture forth.
Mm-hmm.
We still have Thursday.
We're doing
Or
Patreon.
said happy birthday, Dennis.
Thank you.
First.
Yeah, we got Thursday night. What time are we starting?
7-ish, 6:30.
That's not going to be live.
Yeah, it's not gonna be live.
Don't matter.
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah,
know
I'll be finished work by 6 p.m.
All right.
All
If
right.
I can get out early, I'll let you know.
See you next week, nerds.
See you, peoples. Bye.
Wah, 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 wah.